Beef Week. Beef Week. Beef Week. Beef Week.
Hello. Welcome to Beef Week. It is fucking Beef Week.
Beef.
We got the beef cam going up there. We got the beef cam going. It is fucking Beef Week. So you have called in your beefs. We're gonna be playing them live on the show. I want to hear some beefs. I want to hear some beefs aired. I want to hear some beefs squashed. I want to hear some counter beef. If you don't like something that someone says in the show, call it in. Call it in right now, and we will play it live on the show. The show will go until we run out of calls. So you can call us in at 608-285-2769. You can't see the 9 on that, but it's 608-285-2769. It's the same number. It's Beef Week. Beef Week. Beef Week.
Beef Week. Beef Week. Beef Week. Beef Week.
We also got some merch. We got Beef Week merch that's only available on Beef Week. When the show ends, I'm taking it down. Also, I make like no money on this, so feel free to order.
So funny.
Let's just check in real quick with the panel. We got a great panel so far. We got the Beef Cam. We have Janos who's able to join us.
Hello.
We have the stricken down with COVID Beef Toven.
Yeah.
And we have beautiful.
Wow. Okay.
I'm feeling much better today, but yeah, it sucks. I don't know if you know this. COVID sucks.
Wow. That is a hot take.
I know. That's Beef Week. That's the first beef of the week. Beef.
That's true. That is some beef. That is blog and COVID are like,
Right. Let's get into we got a lot of beef to get through, so let's get into the first one.
Let's go.
Yes, hi. I was wondering, what is everyone's favorite cut of beef?
Good question. I like a ribeye. I'm also big on beef tartare. That's been my thing lately. I like the raw beef.
Nice.
Janos,
Nice.
what do you do?
I don't know that I have an answer to this question, to be honest.
You vegetarian?
I like what they give me to eat because I don't like cooking for myself very much. So I don't know. I don't know what I would order. I don't have a preference. Sorry for being boring.
Beef Toven. What you beefing?
I would go with filet mignon. That was my go-to.
Okay.
I just realized this is the worst night to not have opinions about beef. I'm sorry.
It's not about beef. It is about conflict.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say I don't know if I know I asked the question, but I don't know if I have a favorite. I can tell you that my least favorite cut of beef is the one that my mother used to make when I was younger, which is London broil, because it was cheap as shit.
Oh yeah.
And she would burn the shit out of it, and it would be so thin and so dark and just so chewy. And it wasn't until I was like in my 20s that someone like was paying for my dinner, and they were like, "No, try the steak. You should try the steak." I'm like, "I don't like steak.
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh, I don't like my mom's steak."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That I've had that experience
So
as well.
that's my answer.
I've lived that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Next beef.
I'm curious what is the oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's a great question.
Missy here. I have a beef with the concept of beefs. Like, I really don't know why you would stay upset or at anyone or anything for that long. Like, to let a part of your brain just fester with that knowledge and that sort of hatred. It's like storing information in your file folders back in the day when we still use like actual filing cabinets and stuff. And then you just like, I'm going to fill this one with hot coal. And then it starts just like searing away and melting the cabinet and then like damaging the papers that are near it. And it's like, why are you keeping all these hot coals? And it's like, I don't know, I might need it sometimes. Like, really? You're going to need to tap in to that weirdness? Yeah, I'm going to throw some more beef on it, let it simmer, let it, taste like, again, disgusting, burnt Ugh, iron girders. Oh, maybe the iron girder taste came from the filing cabinets that melted. Now it all makes sense.
Air that beef.
Anyone want to respond to that? That was a very in-depth beef. It's beef against beef. I love holding grudges. I will hold a grudge forever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm very, like, much an empath, and I feel my feelings, I feel your feelings, I feel everyone's feelings, and I want everyone to like me, and I want and so, like, I don't know, something about that though also makes me overthink everything, and I can never forget when someone has, like, wronged me or said something shitty about me. And, like, yeah, I will have that in the back of my head, like, yo, you're a piece of shit, and I can't let it go.
Yeah. Janos, beef
So.
grudges, beefs.
I mean, yeah, I would say I probably shouldn't eat beef, but I like to eat beef. I don't know what to say about that.
Fair. Beef is delicious.
Delicious.
Janos?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess beef is a big contributor to the ozone issues. Maybe that's a reason to vote
good
beef
point.
against beef.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Air that beef.
I think our beef cam was giving a thumbs down
Oh,
over
yeah.
that.
Yeah. The mysterious beef cam. Beef cam.
Beef.
Beef cam.
I am
but-
curious,
The
what
dainty
cut of
cuts
beef
are-
is that? What cut of beef is that? Maybe we'll learn at some point tonight.
Reminder: if anything we say on this show, you got beef with, call it in. 608-285-2769. The 9 is not present, but it's 69. You fucking pervert.
It could
Everyone
be
thinks
anything.
in the
Just try all
chat,
the options.
people are saying the beef is too pink. Call it in. Call it in.
Yeah. All right. Let's play the next call.
Hi, former randoms. It's me, Beautiful City from this weekend, calling to remind Beautiful City on Wednesday night to tell the story about the health fair at work a couple years ago,
Oh, no.
because that's a really funny Beef Week story that would take too long to tell in a voicemail. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Yeah.
here's your chance.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So this was, oh God, at this point, it was probably like 9 years ago at this point. It wasn't just a couple of years ago. But my job was changing at work because what I did got moved from agency to corporate. And a lot of what I did, I was not my responsibility anymore because I was no longer just at that one business. And somebody had to do what I had been doing. So this girl had transferred up from another one of our offices. I was training her on stuff. We shared an office. And I realized in sharing the office with her that I hated her. Like, she was the worst human. So it was this small office, and usually in those offices there would be a desk against one wall and then a desk against the front window. But our office had a load-bearing pillar. So our desks were not only back to back, but they were mirror images of each other, meaning our chairs were back to fucking back. And she used to do this thing where she would get up to go bitch and moan about something she had to do that used to be my responsibility. And I'd be like, bitch, like, it's not that big of a deal. She'd push her chair out and leave it right up against mine. And it just drove me fucking bananas. But anyway, they were doing this like health fair at work, right? Like, where they've got like chiropractors and like nutritionists and stuff set up in like an open space. She was going down before I could, and because I was busy, and she comes back about an hour later, and I look at her, and she's like shook, and I was like, Raina, what happened? And she's like, well, I was at the fair, then I was walking around, and there was somebody at a table who did something called iridology, which is basically like staring into your iris and being able to determine what medical ailments you have. Now, I know your eyes can show a lot, you know, like jaundice, your eyes can be yellowed and stuff like that. However, this does kind of sound a little shady, whatever. So I go, okay. And she's like, so I sit down and he looks in my eyes and he tells her that she has, it's been a long time, either hyper or hypothyroidism. Now, she happened to have the other one. So like if he said you have hypothyroidism, she actually had hyper or vice versa. Now, two totally different ailments, but she was like, they're to do with the same gland. So, okay, sure. And I'm like, all right. And then he looks her straight in the eyes and he goes, are your genitals swollen? And she says this and I basically fall out of my chair laughing because I'm like, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard. And she is like, no, like, I'm just so nervous. Like, what if they are? Like, what do I do? And I was like, do you not know if your genitals are, like, do I need to give you this little like hand mirror I have in my bag and tell you to go into the restroom and do a thing that you should have done when you were like 10 years old? Like, oh my God. Wow. And she's like, no, but like, I'm really worried. What should I do? And I was like, you're fucking fine. And I was like, in my head, my response would have been like, yeah, like, I don't know. Like I would have played along more, just like string them along. And she's flipping out like, oh my God, what do I do? And the tag that I always add onto the story is actually not my joke. It is my friend Liz. Love her so much. Her tag onto that is, does it work the other way too? Can your gynecologist be like, oh, looks like glaucoma? So I wanted to call that in, A, because fuck her, I hated her, but also beef is funny because it's also like a vagina joke too. So
that was an excellent
Beef
yeah. So that's what my voicemail was.
You should have been like, I think your genitals are swollen.
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, they are.
Go to an actual medical doctor, maybe.
Or you should have been like, let me look at your eyes. Be like,
yeah,
definitely.
Like, oh, weird, they are.
Yeah, they are. You can only see it in your eyes.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that's what that story. It was too long for a 3-minute voicemail. So.
Hell yeah! All right, next voicemail.
Yeah, I got beef with all of the high fashion designers who don't offer their clothes in a size beyond like a size 8 or a size 12. Like, what the fuck? There are like a million people who are fat, who have money and want to buy these clothes, and the clothes will look good on them. Like, fucking, just give us the option. Like, fucking Christian Serrano does it, and, you know, he's still fine. It's totally possible. Why the fuck don't you want our money? Just please make clothes for us. God damn it.
Air that beef.
All right, we got a new random on here. We got Beyond Andrew.
Hey.
Andrew, what do you think about fashion?
Hello. Sorry it took so long. I always forget how long it's going to take to put on a suit and tie a tie.
I mean, Andrew's our most fashionable random, so
looking
he's
sharp.
the expert.
It's true.
Hello
That
to
is
this
true.
top middle.
All Harold Gorb. I love
Oh,
that.
This is a very niche piece of merch
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
I love
you
it.
get from
That's what
Gorb's store.
I will say I did reach out to Gorb, and I was told he is trying to not do things during work anymore. So
Okay, fair
enough.
What
I mean,
a
that's
reasonable-
valid.
Yeah, what a reasonable thing to do.
God. But no, I cannot imagine if I were a couple of sizes bigger than I am now, like the idea of clothes shopping, even at the higher end of like the mid-size of like what is available, it is rough. So I cannot imagine being firmly in like more plus size, having to shop for clothes. I feel so much for folks. Pickle!
Yeah, I have a
Pickle!
pickle.
What are we talking about?
how plus size clothing is fucked up that they
Yeah,
don't
plus size
make
clothing is
goods.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Beef.
I also can't find clothes. I'm too small. So I'm naked.
That's also fucked.
Yeah, you're rocking it though.
Beef.
Beef.
Look at this crew.
Beef.
Did you see the news today?
What news?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Oh, what's this?
Again?
Wait, today?
Oh my god, you're
Oh my gosh,
kidding.
please send me this. This is the best news I've ever heard.
But there is more, unfortunately. Oh well, I forgot to. Yeah, where? There. Let me get the other news.
That's insane.
It was a 2-hour ship running ground, but I know you love the ships running ground. So
I do. Oh, it's already over. Okay, I'm gonna look into that.
Such
I love cargo ships.
short and sweet.
all right, let's play our next voicemail.
I got some beef for you. Ooh, I got some beef for you.
Yeah, baby.
Made out of 1/2 pounder.
Is this intentional?
Is it still going?
I do not know.
Oh my gosh, please send me that too. I mean, if nobody got hurt, I love it.
Yeah.
So what was the beef? That was quite a lot of beef. Half a pound.
I think it is still happening. I'm hearing like audio.
Are they eating the beef?
I wonder if it's a recipe that we can't hear at all.
I got beef with the person who left that voicemail. If you're gonna do a bit, do it clearly into your phone. That's what I say.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
Counter beef.
All right, we got we have enough people here. I think it's time. We have a new segment. All right. This is breaking news. I've just been handed this. Latest in from Provo, Utah. Former children's entertainer and tax evader Helen Beef Magoo Woods passed away of a heart attack last night. She'll be remembered for her stalwart belief in the punishment of children and as a key figure in the busting of several unions.
R.I.P.
Unfortunately, Beef Magoo is no longer with us.
What? This is devastating.
Wow.
You can't. Beef Magoo can't die.
Wow.
I'm distraught. Wait, actually, what about the bun boys?
No word here on the Bun Boys.
What about the beef food?
This is a sad day.
Wow.
We should have a moment of silence.
That's a good point. Pickle just brought this up. What does this mean for the pudding?
I don't know.
Is Jersey Dave still in the pudding?
I think Jersey Dave is the king of the pudding at this point.
Yeah, to all knowledge.
Probably,
Yes. Yeah. Look what's happening on Beef Cam. Things are getting down to the end here.
Yeah. Oh,
I know.
We reported on Beef Cam when asked
Wow.
what kind of beef it is, quote, the cheapest kind.
Yeah. Love that for you, mysterious beef benefactor.
All right, let's get to the next voicemail.
Hello. I wanted to talk about beef because I learned probably like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, where I'm from, and in the household I grew up with, we just call ground beef hamburger meat. Like, that's what we call it. Like, if my mom will just say, hey, can you get some hamburger meat? Whereas normal people, I've learned, called it ground beef. And I would just like everybody to sound off as to if it's weird that my family calls it hamburger meat. And if that's, yeah. Whizbee signing off. No, Alice, just delete that. Jesus Christ.
Do we still have the Alice delete this sound bunker?
I think I'll have to dig that one up. I'll get that one. I'll get that one dug up before the end of the show.
I love it.
I've certainly heard it called hamburger meat. Like, I feel
Yeah, same.
ground beef is more common, but hamburger meat is not weird.
Yeah, I don't think that's weird by any means.
Yeah, I think it's acceptable.
you're-
People know what you mean if you say that.
You can also make hamburger helper. Is that still a thing?
Of course.
Yeah, hamburger helper is still a thing.
I learned how to make that. That was the first thing.
Yeah.
We called it.
I am going to ask. I think Pickle. I think you have a lot of background noise wherever you are right now. Maybe. Does anyone else hear that? Like background?
Yeah.
I'll do an experiment. Is it me? I'll mute myself.
Well, it wasn't happening now when you were talking just now.
Yeah. It like stopped when you started talking.
Would you say like, calling it hamburger meat's fine? Would you say we squash that beef?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Beef squashed.
Beef squashed.
Squash that.
Beef squashed. Beef squashed.
Have we talked about the They're incredible.
Oh my god! The bumpers, the soundboard, like
It's
nailing it, knocking it out of the park.
You can hire the guy who does the voice for Halo multiplayer on Cameo for $60. It's the best $60 I've ever spent.
Bargain.
So
I
amazing.
love that.
For everyone who's just joining us, reminder, there is Beef Week merch only available during the show. As soon as the show's over, I'm taking it down. Beef Week merch at Alice.deals. We ready for the next voicemail?
Okay, can we? I want to offer some perk. Like, if you buy a Beef Week merch and take a picture of yourself wearing it, we will I don't know, what can we do with this platform to encourage that? I really want to get people to. I really want to see people wearing Beef Week clothes in public.
I do too. I do have to just point out that our mysterious beef eater is now cutting into the tiniest little pieces to make this last, and it is sending me.
Oh my god. It's being cut again. I didn't think it could get any smaller.
God, but anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pull away from Andrew's comment.
I'm buying my shirt right now.
Yeah,
love it.
I was just going to that
What we
website.
offer as a perk, we'll read your call with extra gusto when you call in after.
Okay, here it is. If you buy a Beef Week shirt and send it to us, you can appear. You can host the show with us. If you buy a piece of Beef Week merch and you take a photo with a cow, you can become a permanent host.
Yes.
Cough,
Great.
cough, 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 Steph Germ. Cough, cough, cough.
I'm gonna make it a little bit. Maybe that's too much. I was gonna say, just raise the bar a little bit and say a live cow.
Yeah. No, like an actual cow, like a really
not just like a toy cow or something, like a cow.
Beef.
like that.
That kind of cow.
Like that. Or
Beef Week.
like that cow.
Like that cow. Yeah. Okay. Great.
Sorry, I'm trying to match Blog's angle a little bit. Also, my back hurts, so I want to lay down.
Fair. All right, we got a lot of voicemails to get through. Let's go. Let's go to the next one.
Go.
Yeah, I'm beefing with the United States government because they denied me Medicare coverage.
Boo.
Yeah.
Some real beef. That's
Boo.
real fucking beef.
That is real fucking beef.
That's legitimate beef.
Yeah.
Beef.
Boo, US.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to squash that tonight. That
No,
seems
we're not
to
gonna
be
squash
a
that.
great.
It did. We did air that beef.
Air that beef.
All
I think
right,
that's the
let's go to
best we
next
can
call.
do for that one.
All right.
Oh no.
It certainly is a big gun. It's a very big gun. Big fluffy gun. It's a very big fluffy gun. Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger with modestly promising. And Wendy's people have more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody like that.
You want something better? Your Wendy's kind of beef.
Yeah, where's the beef?
I mean, iconic. Iconic. Where is the beef?
I don't remember that commercial having Oompa music in it. Like Oompa music.
Yeah.
Look at this person trying to pick up the teeny tiny pieces.
You might need a smaller fork.
I
Oh,
think the
God, I love
ginormous
this
fork
so
adds
much.
to it.
God, this is great. This is great.
All right. Next voicemail's up.
Yeah, this is Missy. I've got a beef. I've got a beef with beef. I've never understood the appeal of cow meat. It really is not a very fun flavor on the tongue. And please, before you jump in and say, oh, but Missy, you haven't had the way that I prepared steak. Missy, you haven't had one of my hamburgers. Look, I have had every one of everyone's steaks and hamburgers that they said you haven't had mine before, and none of them have cut the mustard, especially because I despise mustard. It really, was this pushed, this beef thing, at the exact same time that the Got Milk campaign was going around? Like, did, what's his face? The homophobic cowboy, fake cowboy, Sam Elliott. Did Sam Elliott, like, when he said beef, it's what's for dinner tonight, was he getting just like, I mean, I know he was getting hand over fist from the cattle industry, but did they also then sneak over to Michael Bay and were like, hey, do you want to make milk sexy? Can you do it? And then Michael Bay was like, here's this commercial that will start like fears and fetishes for peanut butter stuck in your mouth, with that infamous commercial where the radio trivia call was in, and they asked who was Thomas Jefferson's vice president, and the guy sitting in the room, and he has all this Aaron Burr memorabilia. Why he has Aaron Burr memorabilia before Hamilton was even a twinkle in Lin Manuel Miranda, that gentleman, eye or brain or earball, whatever you get a conception for a musical from. And he can't answer the question on the radio call because he has peanut butter stuck to his mouth. And so he's stuck saying, the radio DJ is like, what? And he's panicking. He's like, and then they just say got milk, which is like, oh, okay. So now, you know, you have an instilling fear of a choking hazard for peanut butter, including people that are not allergic to it who would automatically have that. Yeah, so this is all about beef. Beef is not good ground up. It's not good served as cuts. It's just not good. It's just, I don't know the appeal of red meat. It always tastes irony or metallic to me, for lack of a better term. And I have licked like an iron girder, so I do actually know what the sensation of taste of metal on your tongue feels like. And it is comparable to when people say, try this, except the amount of burnt that you put on it. You know, maybe you charcoaled it on the grill, or you seared it in a pan or whatever. It's just really gross. It's beef. It's not what's for dinner. I do prefer the other white meat though. I love chicken. I love eating chicken. I want to eat every one of those bastards off the face of this earth.
All right,
Oh.
that was a lot, Missy.
Yeah.
To
Thoughts?
say it sounds like it got the time just cut them off eventually. Is that what happened?
Happened before.
Yeah.
What a
I
beef
think that's valid. I think beef's not for everybody, you know? Like, I'd be curious, is it just cow meat, or like do you like any other types of like meat? Or are we just strictly talking cow meat, you know, because you I can't, my brain is fried right now, but I know there are other types of meats. And why can't I get my camera right? There we go.
Well, the chicken was a big.
Pro chicken, yeah.
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 I mean, I love beef. I think you're crazy. If you're gonna eat meat, I know I know red meat's bad for you. I know red meat's bad for you. But if you're gonna eat meat, you should get some beef in there. Beef is delicious.
It is. It is.
It is. It's true.
I don't mind the irony taste because I, at certain times, dip into borderline anemia, so I need the iron.
It's good for you. Well, I also was tested for my iron levels, and they were at like, there's like a range of what's normal and fine, and I was at like just above the bottom of that line. Yeah.
So Missy, counter beef.
Counter beef.
I feel I'm closer to Missy's position. I'll enjoy beef occasionally, but chicken is much more enjoyable.
No more.
Wow, beef cam is done.
Wow.
They need to lick it. They didn't get all the beef juice.
All right, let's play our next voicemail, which is moderately relevant.
Okay, now I'm annoyed and have a beef with Beefy the Beat Beef on the beef hotline, cutting me off at 3 minutes, so I'm gonna have to watch a timer now. So anyways, I love chicken, hate beef. I want to eat every single chicken that I can. It is somehow delicious for being so simple, and I can eat any part of a chicken and it's fine. I cannot tell you why this flavor palette is different. I think the only way I can explain it is that flavor that they discovered after we had the episode of Romantic School Bus where they talked about the tongue palate, which is also not a real thing in terms of sections of your mouth. But the umami flavor, which is that savory flavor, I think for some reason my brain just doesn't interpret that the right way, because it's the only way I can explain where people love this thing that they're describing as savory, and I eat the same things, and I'm just like, what the hell is this? I would rather not have this minerally taste going through me. So yeah, there's that. Now this is the half. 1 minute. Beefy can't cut me off then. Bye, Beefy. You'll hear from me soon.
I love that. That's great.
Awesome.
Air that beef.
So if you'll do these drops for Cameo for a very reasonable price, how much do you think it'll cost us to get him to include beef-related things in the next Halo game? Like,
ooh,
do you think he'll have some leverage? You can maybe lobby for, a Beef Week themed, or they're adding new modes to like the online, Halo Infinite. Maybe the next season or whatever, they have like beef mode.
That's true. I think we need to befriend someone who works at 343 and get them because I don't think the Halo voice guy has the power for that.
All right. Well, you might be the only one here who works in that industry, so
that's true. I actually probably could get to someone who works over there. I have a bunch of people who used to work over there. I know a bunch of people who used to work over there. So
what if you just sent those samples over to somebody, send them at info@343.com.
Beef week. Air that beef.
Halo beef mode.
Counter beef.
Counter beef.
Yeah. Here's our next voicemail.
Hello, this is Mary Houlihan. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday, Monday, I went to ShopRite. and I bought $90 worth of groceries. $90. And when I was in the self-checkout line, the woman says to me, who works there, she says, "Hey, have you rang up your firewood yet?" I was buying firewood. And I said, "No, not yet." Because, she was like hinting that I was like up to something, like feeling wise. And then I scan all my things, I pay my $90, and on top of that, even get cash back. And I'm packing up my things in my reusable bags. And she says, "You haven't paid for your things." She accused me of stealing. And she had done it earlier with the firewood, so she accused me of stealing twice. And I showed her my receipt, and I was like, what the hell? What the hell? This is my receipt. I just bought this. I got cash back even. And she didn't even say sorry. She didn't even say sorry. She said, "Oh, excuse me." You have to say sorry when you do stuff like that. Like, excuse me isn't the same as sorry. So, yeah, that's a beef.
Wow.
That's a real beef.
That is
That
a
is.
beef.
It's a great story.
What a
Great get.
beef.
Can we all say we have a beef shop right now?
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
I
More
love
like
it.
shop wrong.
Yeah, nice drop in, Bates. More like
Air
shop.
that beef.
I have a beef.
Welcome to the
Ooh.
stream.
Oh, someone has a beef.
I can't get cash back in Canada.
Oh no!
What?
It's so
What?
annoying. I have to go to the bank. What? No.
Wait, it's not possible? Isn't it possible? Wait,
Isn't it
only if you use your debit card, I think.
Is that a secret? I should do No, but they told
See,
me
no,
I
but
couldn't.
listen, I am such a noob when it comes to that. I knew it was a possible thing, so I went to Chapters one time and I was like, I need some cash. I wonder if they do cash back. I've heard that that's a thing. I should ask them. And I asked, and they were like, no. And she looked at me really funny, and I was like, I don't know how this works. But I have never tried it again. So
I usually only see it at grocery stores and get grocery
yeah,
stores.
I was gonna say like a grocery store, maybe like the not pharmacy, but like a Shoppers or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I forget where I asked, but I think I asked twice, and after that, I gave up.
Oh,
So I
If you go to a big grocery store, you
That sucks.
That's whack.
all right.
Wait,
Do y'all's grocery stores not have ATMs like up front?
there's usually one, I think.
Sometimes.
There's
not always.
sometimes. There's one at mine.
That's where I get my cash.
There's one in the Vietnamese restaurant where you can only pay cash.
Yeah.
Oh, that's handy.
Mm.
All right, we have a beef that was called in during the show. Want to make sure we play it.
Ooh.
Hi, random. It is 9:24 p.m. I am going back to work after lunch. My beef is with Super Production that has splits and night shoots all this week. Can't stay and watch the rest of the beef week. God damn it. Bye.
That's bullshit.
It's so important to take Mike away from this show and Beef Week.
That's bullshit. I tell you, bullshit.
I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. I tells ya.
I love you guys.
Here's our next voice. Actually, we should go back down to the older ones. Here's our next voicemail.
Okay.
Beef stroganoff, beef bourguignon, Irish beef stew, beef brisket, Chateaubriand, sauerbraten, roast beef, Catalonian beef.
No, I'm stopping it. Sam Elliott's homophobic. Fuck that.
Beefing with Sam. I think we got a new beef going on.
I think we do have a new beef going on. Go.
Beef.
All right, just to just to spite Sam Elliott, I'm gonna have my own dinner prop, which is fake meat.
Ooh.
Beyond Burger. That's not actually beef. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you, Sam Elliott. So that's it. That's the whole prop.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
I'll eat it. I don't
Take
need
a
Take a bite. Take a bite. Take a bite.
Take a bite. Yeah.
Woo! Beyond beef.
All right, I found a beef that we should have played earlier when the beef was with us. The beef cam was with us, but here we go.
My beef is with anyone who orders steak well done. Ground beef, burgers, I can understand. But steak, gotta be medium rare. What the hell? Thanks, one Miranda.
Does anyone want to counter beef?
I don't know if it needs to be medium rare because like
It could be
I don't want it to be bleeding. Like I'll go medium or even medium well. I'll throw it out there. I go medium well.
Counter beef.
Yeah, no. That's too far. That's too far for me. I'm countering the counter beef.
I like a little bit of pink, but
Yeah, there has to be
Yeah,
some.
I
but
would
it
say-
can't be- yeah.
I would say medium rare, medium maybe, but anything more than that, that's just no.
I know I'm in the minority. I know.
If you're in the minority, we got a spicy one coming up next. We got a spicy one coming up next.
Yeah, I got beef with the Oxford comma. Fuck the Oxford comma. You don't understand what's going on in a list. You can fucking figure it out. You can always figure it out. You know what's going on. Fuck the Oxford comma.
I stand by that.
Wow.
Oh no.
I don't have strong feelings about the Oxford comma, but comma related and also beef related. There's obviously celebrity beef going on currently around Don't Worry Darling, right? But a thing that I did not notice until I saw a TikTok about it the other day, there's no comma in that title. It should be Don't Worry, comma, Darling. It is just Don't Worry, Darling. Like,
You know what it means. You don't need the comma. You don't need the comma.
That's not even Oxford. That's just a regular comma.
I know. That's why I was like, it's not really Oxford, but like
Alice is coming for all commas.
Yeah. Also, while I'm at it, fuck Vampire Weekend. I hate that band.
Air that beef.
God.
I think I'm gonna hop off for now, boys and girls. And
Oh, bye,
whoever's-
Janice.
Good night,
Thanks for
Janice.
having me. Bye.
Beef
Bye.
weed. Beef.
Oh. We may have a new host coming in.
Ooh.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. I was like, oh, I wonder who it is. I just joined. I don't know how this works. Eric kind of left me alone with this, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Would you say you have beef with your husband?
Maybe in this moment, I think I
Beef.
might.
Beef.
This is not a stylish shawl. It's a blanket my mom made me.
Okay. Well,
I love it.
What did you say? If your husband shows up, you can squash the beef. But for now, welcome
probably
to
will.
or Chef Germ. You're still not a former random, right?
No, I'm
Okay.
a future random.
All right, fair.
In case anyone was wondering, the burger was excellent, even cold. Highly endorsed. Matt Blank guessed it right. It was A&W, Canadian A&W, which is legally distinct from American A&W.
Wait.
And
Yeah.
by all accounts, better.
I need to hear the differences between the A&Ws.
I think they're just like at this point different companies with different menus and different things. They just have the same.
But is it still A&W root beer?
Yes,
Okay. Not the
Root beer's still good.
formula over there.
but they're like branded themselves as like kind of a premium fast food thing here, where it's like, they've got Beyond Meat and local ingredients and stuff, and I'm a sucker for it. It's good
You
shit.
know, whereas the one in the town that I used to live in was also a Long John Silver's.
I have a similar story. At my college, we had a A&W KFC combination.
Ooh.
Which was a pretty good combination to have, actually.
I didn't even know it was more than a root beer before I moved to Canada. So, pleasant surprise.
Wawa.
Oh shit, we got both germs now.
Germ Wawa reference.
It's an outbreak.
We're in.
I'm wearing my most beef-centric shirt.
I'm trying to high five Steph.
Steph's leaving him hanging.
Ooh, sandwich night. Like it.
Cool. Weird bowl.
Love it. Love it.
I feel like the beef that we established just now was squashed.
Beef
Like my beef?
squashed.
I would agree.
I hope that cow's okay.
Oh.
I was trying to
What's
find a
up?
specific voicemail, but I can't find it.
Are we
So I'm going to
beefing?
play this one instead. Here's your next beef.
If you're out there and you're listening and you designed the controller for the Xbox, guess what? We're beefing.
Ooh.
I don't.
Can we do a quick poll of the room? Anybody here designed the controller for the Xbox?
I almost hate to be this guy.
Eric.
If we're talking about the original Xbox
Yeah.
controller, I agree 100%.
The one
I
that's like
love
big
that.
and you
Yeah.
play.
I
It's called
would
the
like.
Duke. It's called
That's
the
the one
Duke.
I designed.
I was like a child when that came out, or a tween, and it was so big in my hands and felt so good and comforting. It was just like holding a ball.
We had one of those and then like 3 of the Series S controllers. So when we were playing 4-player, somebody had to use that, and we referred to it as the Ark.
Did everybody notice Pickle's face when Pickle realized the bun was in frame?
Hi, bunny. Oh, she likes Eric so much more than me. It's not fair.
She's the one. She's hanging out.
It's okay. One of my rabbits is so cranky. He doesn't like when I pick him up. But he lets talk.
Oh, she will not let us pick her up.
Hey, Ishka, do you have any beef? I have beef with the big banks and the 1%.
Beef week.
She's got Bernie Sanders hair.
Okay, I can't find it for some reason now. Oh no, here it is. I got it. This is our next beef. This goes out to the panel.
Yeah, I got some beef. And I'm looking at you, Eric Germ. My beef is Law and Order. And I'm not just...
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Or at least we used to have to hear Chris tell us boring stories.
When
Law and
Alice
Order
goes...
is a bigger problem than just that. You are giving fuel to the horrible industry of big lawn with their needless pushing of lawn care. It's ridiculous. Do we all need to have lawns? They're not good for the environment. Why do I have to cut the lawn all the time? I'm getting stung by bees every time. It's just ridiculous. Law and Order, I got a huge beef with you, and I guess I got a big beef with Eric Germ because of his association with Big Lawn. Oh, and Wizbeth? Or should I say, Wiz Beef? I have no beef with you whatsoever. Your journey to Turf Fest is the only redeeming quality about Law and Order. So I have no issues with you whatsoever. But Eric, come on.
I haven't mowed my lawn in like 3 weeks. Oh shit, you got the Mickey knife. Yeah, first off, I haven't mowed my lawn in like 3 weeks. So there's that. Second of all, I was in Law and Order strictly for the bits. Strictly, now that the show's over, I could reveal the master stroke. It was funny at first because I could trick them into it, and then just seeing how mad everybody got at it is really what fueled the fire. So Law and Order forever. I will never apologize for trolling comedian actor Chris Gethard on a weekly basis.
Blog Kevin, do you take that? You still got beef?
I don't know. I won't think it's worse now because
Counter beef.
It's worse now, I think, because
Counter beef.
I think the counter beef bumper is my favorite bumper.
my favorite one is the one with the
It's a
cow
finger.
getting crushed by the mattress.
Yeah, but we didn't squash the beef. We need to squash another beef
Yeah.
before you can see that one again.
Yeah, well, I think it's even worse because it seems so genuine that I think this breaking of the facade is giving me more beef. Now that it's a
Beef.
bit instead of it being
Beef.
actual passion.
Beef week.
I still have, I think, all of my Law and Order bamboozles in my notes app. At least a year's worth of them, with
You're a sick
pauses
man
and
right there.
everything.
You're a sick man.
Yeah. I love that beef. That was some intense beef. That was some intense beef with a knife.
We got a series of beefs that are all on the same subject here, so we're gonna play all three of them.
Yeah, I got beef with all the white guys who run media companies. I'm talking about fucking Ted Sarandos, who fucking thinks he can just promote transphobic content and fire trans employees as if no one's gonna care. Fuck off, Netflix. Fuck off, Ted Sarandos. I got beef with David Zaslav, who wants to fucking turn HBO Max into the Discovery Channel and wants to is canning projects that were already greenlit that would have been amazing because he wants to just put more fucking white people fixing up houses on the internet. Fuck that. I also want to beef with Michael Poison, who just won't sell me the fucking CISO brand. I had to make pirate CISO hats to sell me the CISO brand. That one's a little more personal. Fuck off, Michael Poison. Fuck off, all of you.
Yeah, I stand by that. Right. We got some
From
some
turf
more- we
beef
got some more
to turf
beefs.
beef.
Van, for a second, I gotta find him.
Yeah, from turf beef to
Bleh,
turf.
I want your blood.
Letters.
Oh, here we go. Here's our next one.
I hope it's not too late for my beef because I have a beef. My beef is with Warner Brothers Discovery for getting rid of all these movies and shows from HBO Max, but especially for removing Beef House. It wasn't enough that they canceled the show after they had written the scripts for the second season, but they go ahead and remove Beef House, not just from HBO Max, but from all of the other digital retailers. I mean, most networks didn't even have a show about a beef room, but you have a show about an entire beef house and you make it disappear. That's my beef. Beef House.
Man, I miss those beef boys.
Beef.
I thought that voicemail ended with beef out. Like peace out, but with beef.
Beef out.
Beef out. I just noticed Steph put beef after.
It took me so long to figure out how to do that.
And
I
then
actually
Bates
don't remember how I
Bates
did
put
it now.
beefier. Alice is, of course, the chief of beef. Now I feel like I got to do
Eric,
something.
Something's wrong with your name. It doesn't have a joke in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Are you okay?
I'm better than okay. I'm Eric Silly Beef Germ.
That's more like it.
All right, this one's a little more serious. This is also me. Here we go. Here's the other beef. Come on.
Yeah, I got beef with Cloudflare. The fucking company is the only thing keeping this awful website, Kiwi Farms Online. Fucking fuck Cloudflare. Fuck Kiwi Farms. Stop protecting the literal worst website on the internet that has driven many people to suicide. Fuck off.
Fuck them.
Thanks.
Silence.
I'm
Just
not-
stunned silence.
They'll be drunk.
What can I ask? What Kiwi Farms is?
Yeah, I have
I don't
no
want to
idea
open.
what this
But
is.
I don't want to open up a can of
I'll explain it
worms.
in the most direct terms possible. It is a forum
Yeah.
where people like to stalk, dox, and
Dox,
harass
yeah.
trans and autistic people until they
Ooh.
kill themselves. They have
Ooh.
caused multiple suicides.
Jesus
Shut them
Christ.
down. Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's like I feel like garbage is not the right it's that's gross. That's
Yeah.
awful.
Fuck crime.
Okay,
Fuck Kiwi.
so in a more happy note, let's play this beef.
You know what? One more thing. They say happy wife, happy life.
They do
I'd
say
like
that.
to turn this around and say smong weef, happy beef.
Is that true?
All right.
Big if true.
I can
Yeah.
get behind that.
I like that.
I have some counter beef, by the way.
Sorry, I'm trying to do three things.
Oh.
Counter
Oh, wait, I can
beef.
do I left a voicemail earlier, and I think what happened was my headphones probably picked up after I had started the voicemail, so I did it into my phone. But then my headphones, likely on another floor of the house, picked up, so that's why it buzzed out earlier.
Okay.
So my apologies. Apology beef.
And is this directly or indirectly related to smoking weef and the concept of happy beef?
I mean, we can't rule either out.
Yeah, I understand.
This is maybe the opposite of beef. I love everyone who calls into the show, but I'm not gonna lie, I get the most excited when it's a Susie call. I love Susie's voicemail.
As soon as I recognize the voice, I was like, "Oh, okay, this is gonna be good."
Susie's an all-star caller.
Beef week.
What is the opposite of beef?
Friendship.
Would it be like chicken? Would it be like
lettuce.
Bunny.
Molly says feed, which that's a pretty strong argument.
Don't feed the bunny beef.
Oh, look at the bun. Oh my
Oh,
god.
the bunny can have a little beef as a treat.
As a treat.
Don't give the bunny the taste for flesh. It's gonna only go.
Okay. I found the other Susie voicemail. I'm gonna play that one next. My eyes are literally going sideways from looking at this list of voicemails. So we got to keep going. All right.
Keep rolling.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, okay, but I'm a fan of thick, beefy tone. All right, I'm talking about bass tone. I'm talking about guitar tones. Okay, I like a thick, beefy tone. People like to ask me, Susie, how do you get your tone so beefy? All right, how do you get it so beefy and thick? All right, and the answer is if you're on a guitar, tune down. E standard is for weenies and whiners. Okay. You can tune down lower. You can tune down to E flat even. That's just a little beef. E flat, you just get a little beef there. I tune all the way down to C. That's a lot of beef. Okay, you got a big stack of beef. C tuning's the C standard is the quarter pounder. All right, it's the big beef. But if you're playing on bass, and you need some beef, just play chords on bass. I just got a new bass today. It's got some beefy sound. All right, already unplugged. Thick, beefy sound. It continues to sustain and vibrate. All right, the beef, the tone. You've got to hear that beef. You've got to get the beef. Okay, this is a pro beef message. Beef your tone. Beef yourself. Beef your life. All right. That's it. Bye, random.
Bye, Susie.
I want to check. I don't know if Susie's in the chat right now. I don't see her, but I just want to do a check to see if if you're here, Susie, can you report? Are you currently in the tone zone? Because
That's a good question.
Susie
we need to check.
understood the assignment, by the way.
Yeah.
Susie always understands the assignment.
Yeah.
Steph, did you see the bunny hop away?
Did she jump like really high?
She's
That
gone.
was-
I don't know where she went.
That was amazing.
I wasn't sure if I saw that right. I'm pretty tired.
She's over. She's with Megazord.
Oh my god.
No, she got some air with that.
Look at Ishka. She thinks she's one of the Zords.
Also, I was gonna say, you want some beefy tone? I got beefy.
Air that beef.
All right, here we go. Here's your next one.
Hello. I would like to leave a beef with the police because, Mr. Policeman, I gave you all the clues, and yet here I am waiting for you for years and years at my escape room for you to come and figure out the next clue. Mr. Policeman, please. What is this? Did something happen like a murder?
It's a good question, Mr. Snowman.
Very good.
I mean, they did give us
It's
all
a great
the clues.
question.
We had all the clues.
What do you
Looking
think the
back
clues
in
were?
retrospect,
That's on us.
What were the clues?
I mean, we had them all.
All of them.
We had them all.
Could have saved her, but
Could have. Didn't. Could have. Didn't.
Could have emphasis on did not.
Yeah.
But you know, I think we should all just. I think we should all just be as chill as Iska, lounging on the floor. A nice feast of paper in front of her.
I wasn't here a little earlier, so I would like to also pay my respects to Beef Magoo. You will be missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope somebody's looking out for the Bun Boys too.
I have it on good authority that the offices of Large Law, and Associates will be covering all funeral costs.
Wow.
I mean, we now have a bumper for legal news on this show. So if any other lawyers want to come on the show, or announce anything, I guess we are
And it's
prepared.
Gorb.
Yes,
Yeah.
Gorb.
I
I
know.
said this before. Gorb was unavailable. Gorb is trying to not do other things during work, so Gorb could not be with us tonight.
Gordon
I
is being
guess
responsible. And we respect that, but we do look forward to Gorb in future.
Steph, you look so comfy.
I'm very comfy.
All right, here's our next beef.
Blog looks.
Hey guys, it's Patrick Cotner. I'm just calling in to let you know my beef. I'm currently in a suburban Home Depot, aisle 4, looking for a Rubbermaid storage tub, you know. And the tub that I want, they don't have the right the lid for it. That's my beef. That's my beef.
Pat.
All right, bye.
Our garage
Why?
is full of that.
Wow, Patrick. Wow.
I mean, the only reason to go to Home Depot is for the giant skeleton.
That's a good point.
Those giant skeletons are very attractive. I thought about becoming a giant skeleton person, but I decided against it.
There's
For
a giant
now.
skeleton in my neighborhood, which is not a typical. It is a urban, single house, very dense sort of neighborhood, not like a big suburban, like lots of decoration space. And there's a house around the corner from me that has a big skeleton on the lawn that fills the entire lawn, and will often have like political messages around its neck. And the skeleton's got great views. A very progressive skeleton. It's
Oh,
great.
good.
Oh, good.
I was gonna ask. Like,
Because it could go either way with the
It
skeleton.
really good.
Yeah.
true.
Skeleton.
It's true.
You know what? Some of them they're from a different time. You know,
Yeah. I mean, that's no excuse.
it's
Giant
not
skeleton.
no excuse, but you know they're
If you're
dead.
still sentient, you have no reason not to move along with the times.
Absolutely.
All right,
my-
here's our
that's
next
my
beef,
take
which will
on
be
skeleton.
relevant to some of you. I don't really care, but here we go.
Hi, this beef is for Walter. You know, Walter, the skin-colored Kermit puppet from the new Disney Muppet movie. Walter, this is for you. You're just Kermit with hair and you're pink. And you're wearing a suit, I guess. Kermit wears a suit, though. You're taking all Kermit's moves. Nobody asked for you to be in this movie. We just wanted the Muppets. Fuck you, Walter.
Walter whistled at
Wow.
the end and saved the theater. Oh wait, no, he didn't. Yeah, I'm on that caller side.
Spoiler.
In case folks were curious, this is Walter.
Hey ho.
Walter the human here.
I like him. He seems fine.
He's cool. He's Jason. Segel's
Walter is
brother.
the brother. Yeah, I was gonna say Walter is the little brother of Jason Segel.
Who is
when
a
he's
human.
a human, he's the guy from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
No, he's the guy from How I Met Your Mother.
No.
When he's a human.
When Walter is a human.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And he
I
looks
missed
in the mirror.
He's Jim Parsons. Yeah,
Jim
yeah, yeah.
Parsons, which is
Which is his name. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah.
Wa-
Sorry, I
Walter
didn't
looks
hear
like
the first part.
Walter looks like a cross between Kermit and Ernie.
Kermit.
Could see that.
Looks a bit like Scooter.
Walter looks like they made the Jim Henson studio made a puppet for a sexual harassment training video.
Air that beef.
They're just getting dry. Was he? I didn't see the second movie with Tina Fey. Was Walter in that one?
Second movie?
I think barely. It's called Muppets Most Wanted.
It's an evil. Kermit. It's the hooded Kermit evil meme came from that movie.
Yep.
I do remember that.
This might be a hot take, but I don't really like the Muppet movie with Walter in it.
Hot take.
I like some of the songs.
Beef week.
Beef week. Beef week. Beef.
That's fair. Doesn't have the same
That
part.
is a hot. I mean, I like the 2011 Muppets a lot, but that's fine. That's valid. Your opinion is valid, blog, I guess.
I'll give it another try someday. I only watched it the one time.
You know what? On the other hand, you don't have to. You watched it once. You're good.
Thank you.
You did the
Very
work.
good.
I really like Amy Adams, so
I like that movie. I like that movie a lot, but you don't have to watch a movie more than once in your life, ever.
There's a
You
Reddit
don't
thread
want to
about
watch
what movies do you never have to watch again? Like, what movies did you like but you never have to watch again? And there were some good answers in there.
all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
Never have to watch it
Missy has a strong counter beef.
Ooh. Okay. That's
Oh, I can fully understand that.
Counter beef.
Plus, Kermit sings a song called "Pictures on the Wall" about how the Muppets aren't around anymore, and it's gut wrenching.
Heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
The second new Muppet movie did suck hard.
That's
can I
most
give
wanted.
my hot take?
Sure.
I don't give a shit about the Muppets at all. I didn't watch the Muppets when I was a kid. I watched Sesame Street, and that was pretty cool, but I have no fucking affinity for the Muppets at all. And y'all are fucking into it like it's fucking NFL or NASCAR or something. I don't get it.
I think they've been featured in both NFL and NASCAR ads.
Probably.
I love the Muppets. Muppets Christmas
love
Carol is the best Christmas Carol.
I love them. I love the Muppets. I loved the 80s Muppet Babies.
yeah. I was
Like,
gonna say I didn't
that
watch
is-
the Muppets. I watched the Muppet Babies, but Eric likes the Muppets, so now I've seen the Muppets.
Renee Elise Goldsberry does the Muppet Babies theme
Yeah.
song on the new Muppets.
It's very good.
I don't care. I just don't care.
You don't have to like the
Counter
new Muppets.
I would also like to say that Muppet Treasure Island is the best Muppet movie.
It's good.
Agreed. Hard
Tim-
agreed.
Tim Curry.
Agree, though.
Does have Tim Curry.
Counter beef.
All right, I got beef with all you talking about Muppets. We got more voicemails to get through.
I like those cows, the cartoon ones.
I like them too.
Hey, yeah, I got a beef with beef.
it gives me heartburn. So like, fuck that beef.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that I get that.
Steph and I had Five Guys tonight.
Yeah, we did.
Burgers and
Guys,
fries.
too many guys.
I
You
can't
guys
remember
know.
what I had for dinner.
I didn't have dinner.
Sometimes
I'll
you
never
just
forget that little tiny
never-
piece that you were cutting.
never remember.
Wait, sorry, who was cutting?
Who we
What are
don't
you
know
talking
who the
about?
beef. We don't know who the beef cam was.
Yeah,
Whoever
this is the
they
beef
were.
Yeah.
All right, we got a live one that was called in just now. I'm gonna play it.
Ooh.
Hey, it's Andrew. 10:07. Show's going on. Be going on a little over an hour now, and it seems like there's still a lot of calls. So, I guess my beef is just
Move on.
there's so many calls. How are we gonna get through it?
Wow.
So I don't know. Maybe less calls.
Adding another call to the queue really helps that. Really helps with that.
Now, how the hell did you
I
do
think
that?
I have a counter beef.
I saw you on the phone. I didn't know what was happening.
Wait,
I want to hear counter beef.
Yeah, I want to hear counter beef.
Maybe instead of saying less calls, you should say
And to be
fewer
clear,
calls.
I don't think we should. I don't think you should be playing fewer calls. I think we should have received fewer calls.
Wait, why am I beefing with Andrew? That wasn't me. That was
Counter beef.
Steph.
I'm sorry, there's a lot going on.
Like, beautiful city. I can't believe you just counter beefed Andrew like that.
Wow.
That was so
Consider
rude.
yourself beefed.
Beef week.
I think if you want to counter beef, Andrew, you should call in with more beef.
Please do.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got a good one here.
Again, I want to be clear. I think we should play all of the calls we get. My beef is that we've had so many calls. My beef is that we've had too much audience engagement.
Oh,
come on! you guys are in the Discord seeing me complain every week that no one has called in.
Alice, it's a bit. It's a bit. I love our audience engagement.
I can't trust anyone. You're saying things about beef you don't mean. Eric's saying things about blonde he doesn't believe. I don't know what.
Is there a call coming in?
Hear that?
yeah. Are we getting a call right now?
Beef.
The beef is coming from inside the house.
You seem to mute it.
I'm unmuted though.
Okay, well, here we go. Here's our next
Okay.
next call.
Hi, this is Horde Jedi. I haven't slept much and I just took 2 melatonin gummies, so I'm sorry if this isn't a coherent beef, but I was thinking about this week's topic and I'm realizing that most of the beefs I have are with people that I've never met and I have no way of contacting ever again, and they're about things that don't ultimately matter. Like, for example, years ago, I was waiting at a crosswalk and the little crossy guy comes on, and so I step into the street to cross, and a lady who had been waiting to turn right sped through the crosswalk in front of me and then slammed on her brakes and turned and looked at me like I was a big fucking idiot for crossing the street when she hit a green. And I pointed at the little guy, crossy guy, and she looked at it and like sped away. And I think about this sometimes and it makes me really mad and I like get distracted by it and I can't stop thinking about it, and it doesn't matter. Nothing bad happened. She absolutely knew that she was in the wrong. I watched her realize that, but I'm still filled with like self-righteous.
Sorry, hold on one second. I'm turning that noise, that ringing you heard was people calling in beef. So I just figured out what the fuck was happening.
That's so
Right.
funny.
I was gonna say I was calling in to continue the bit, and then it said, "Hold on the line while we try and connect you," and then started ringing. I was like,
"Yeah,
this isn't what I signed up for."
That's so
All right. Sorry. We'll continue the voicemail. I think it was around here.
when she hit a green. And I like pointed at the little guy, crossy guy, and she looked at it and like sped away. And I think about this sometimes, and it makes me really mad, and I like get distracted by it, and I can't stop thinking about it. And it doesn't matter. Nothing bad happened. She absolutely knew that she was in the wrong, and I watched her realize that. But I'm still filled with like self-righteous rage, and it's to the point where it's like embarrassing. This isn't the only one of these things, right? Like there's a whole like montage of dumb, tiny things that don't matter. I guess what I want to know is how do I squash that beef when it's completely solo, insignificant, and ancient and stupid. Okay, thank you. Bye.
I have a real answer. I don't know if it's a funny answer, but I feel like therapy really helps with things like this. just letting yourself get work through things that may not you may not have an actual closure for. I found it very helpful talking to somebody.
I don't know if this is a counter argument, or a counter beef, but it is a counter argument to that. You can also just bottle it up forever and carry
counter beef.
Just carry that little seed of rage within yourself forever.
Yeah, I'm with Bates. I'll hold a grudge forever. I love holding a grudge.
Yeah.
I was gonna say get a pipe and just start smashing side view mirrors off of cars.
Okay,
I like that.
So we've got a range of options here.
Yeah, I am curious. I don't know if Horde is watching or watching live. I am curious if she has beef with the other Horde's Jedi that make their appearance during Radio Free Multiverse during trivia on Friday nights. There are always so many Horde's Jedi.
Let's squash that beef right now. I was the fake Horde Jedi. I've been the fake Horde Jedi the whole time.
Whoa!
Squash that
beef. Squashed.
Yeah, it's me. I did it.
Wow.
I did it the first week. The first week was when Horde Jedi just immediately at the beginning said, "I can't be here," and I thought it'd be really funny to to just put Horde Jedi real. Also, like 2 weeks ago, I think I won one of the whatever the trivia was, and the name I put in was one key off of Horde Jedi, so it was completely incomprehensible.
Horb Jedi.
That's beautiful, Alice. That's beautiful.
Right, we got a hot beef coming in right now.
Hi, it's Pickle. I have some beef. Why am I backstage? Thanks, bye.
Let Pickle on the show.
I would say the beef has been squashed.
That's true.
Beef squashed.
Oh,
No.
It's been so long since we've seen a pickle dance.
I know. I remember when I was random and I went on the Bach show, and at the end of my time, I fully insulted all of them by being like, "Where's Pickle? I'm here for Pickle."
Yeah, they know what this show was.
They were like, "What the fuck?" And then Pickle showed up, and it was great.
All right. I have been told this is the most important voicemail that's ever been left in the history of the show. So here we go.
Ooh.
Strap in.
Hi, former randoms. It's me and some friends who have no idea about your show, but I told them that exists, and it's beef. It's beef. So we're going to talk about, we're going to sing a song about beef. Okay, ready? I love beef. You love beef.
Beef.
We love beef. I love beef. You love beef. We love beef. Beef, beef, beef. I love beef. I love beef. You love beef. We love beef. Anyway, look up Paul Martin evil microwave moments. And then go to the last one, and it's a video of a man who microwaves a plate for 12 minutes and then cooks beef on it. I can also just send you the Twitter link if I'm around.
You beefity beef, and you get the cow. You cook it so your stomach ain't saying ow. Beef on a platter, beef on a roll. Beef goes down, your mouth smells whole.
Yeah!
Are they getting
I hope
arrested?
you haven't. I hope this still makes the show. Sometimes they already picked those. I'll make sure. Yeah. Thanks. I don't know if I should say thank you to you.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks to Beef, and thank you for this platform to discuss beef. Yeah, this is really.
Thank you for choosing us.
I hope you do. If not, yeah, you will choose us, Alice. And if not, this is just for you. Yes, it's still on the voicemail. The voicemail
Still
can
not
go
a
up
minute
to
of this.
3 minutes, and we're only at minute 2. Yeah, another verse. Let's do a different song. Ready? I mean, if you want to give me more, give me more.
People need more.
All right, let's change. Let's slow it down a little bit. Beef, 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 beef. It got the beef, 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 beef. Harmonica solo.
Beef.
Beef, beef, beef,
Hell yeah.
10 seconds, dude, 10 seconds. Happy beef week! Happy beef week!
Cow with a beef.
This is what I want to see. This is the best beef week present I could have gotten.
That's beautiful.
Harmonica solo.
Happy beef week,
Whole
everyone.
ass harmonica solo.
You can't get that on most Twitch shows.
No,
No.
you can't.
No, you cannot.
No, you really can't.
You're right.
I
Did the box
heard.
you ever have a harmonica solo?
I heard that specific call is Missed Calls with the Randoms Beef Week exclusive.
Lucy?
Beef week!
Exclusive.
Oh, I love a beef exclusive.
I had
Sounds like a
beef for lunch last week. Yeah.
Do you get the beef exclusive with or without ranch?
Oh, definitely with ranch.
You gotta get the ranch dipping.
Dry.
Okay, we got to play this beef that just got called in. We got a counter beef getting called in right now.
Hi, I just have a beef for Mish for like actually having the gall to have friends to call in a beef song. Like,
wow,
who has
Type it
friends?
on.
Just no, stop.
Counter
I see both
beef.
That's the hottest, freshest
Wow.
beef we've had all night.
That is like it's like the waiter bringing the sizzling plate of fajitas across the room hot. Like you can hear that beef.
Beef.
We got to call the
I love that Alice reaches off screen and you can see her tap the beef button.
Beef. Beef.
I don't know if this cord is long enough. Here we go.
Beef. 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 Beef squash. Beef squash. Air that beef. Counter beef.
Wow.
Pew, pew, pew.
Beef.
I hope we can find a use for these drops for future episodes because they're too good to be exclusive for this week.
I mean, maybe
I also have all the drops from my podcast too.
Over here.
God damn it! God damn it!
Nice.
I can't help you with that.
So we got to call in about sandwiches. You're all talking about sandwiches a minute ago. Here we go.
I got a beef with Chicago beefs. I got a beef with the Italian beef. The Italian beef isn't good. It's a conspiracy, and peppers make it worse. I'm sorry, I'm admitting it. I've been pro beef before. I have a beef with beefs. I don't like them. Why aren't you just getting the Chicago dog? Goodbye. You hungry? Get two.
Strong words. Strong words. Anyone have thoughts on the Chicago beef?
I have no strong opinions about this.
Anybody have opinions about the bear? I guess.
I don't think I've had one before, so I cannot speak to it.
Yes, chef. I have no strong opinions about this.
Huh. I didn't make a bumper that's like no beef.
Yeah.
I'll just do this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, well. Well.
It's great.
Big Shiny Gloom in the chat does shout out that it is time to talk about the birds and the beef. So if anyone has, I don't know if the Germs kids are still awake, or if anyone has someone that need to discuss these serious matters about beef. Talk to your kids about beef is what I'm saying.
Yes.
What should I say to them?
I mean, you're their mother.
I mean, I feel like Eric should tell the Bun Bun about the birds and the beef.
Eric is currently ground beef.
Good point. Good point.
Here's the next call.
Yeah, I got beef for sale. I got discount chuck steaks. I got brisket. I got sirloins. I got ribeyes. I got flank steaks. All at bargain basement prices. If you'd like more information, please call me at 608-285-2769. Thank you.
Someone should call that number. Someone should call that number right now and maybe leave a message.
Wow. Oh my God! I just thought of the beef. We've had beef talk well before this. What? Jeff Miller, was that his name? The guy with the.
That was his name.
We had beef way before Beef Week. I just thought of that.
Is anybody talking to Jeff
right
for a while?
now. We know the
Was that Andrew? Was that you or was that Macaroni who did that? I think it was Macaroni, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Macaroni and Jeff Miller.
Do we have beef with Jeff Miller, or does Jeff Miller have beef with us?
That's a good point.
Is this a two-way beef? Or is this a
I
one-way?
thought Bates's beard was so long that it was extending past his video box.
Air that beef.
Wow.
You need a comment up on the screen for it to work. There it is.
Oh God.
It's that one specific.
That's really funny.
All right. We got new beefs coming in hot and fresh. So here we go.
It was a beefy night.
Hi, I'd like 2 pounds of ground beef. I heard this is the beef hotline.
That's fast.
Yeah, call me back for using my address over the phone later. Okay, bye.
All for it.
Yeah, I'm very pro that call.
Someone will get in contact with you.
Yes. Stay alive. I will find you no matter what.
First time caller. I don't know what to do. I heard you like a harmonica.
The only Twitch show you'll watch tonight with 2 harmonica solos. 2.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe the only Twitch show you'll watch ever where there's a harmonica solo that is called in night of because of popular demand.
Gosh.
If anyone else
They
wants
have to give you beef.
one,
All right, here we go.
Don't give him the beef. Give me the beef. Give me the beef.
I heard you doing that. I was like, what is he yelling about down there? And why can't
Yeah,
I hear that?
beef. Blocktober, we were all wondering. like what you were doing.
We got important beef here.
Hi, this is Tom. This piece is for Pickle. I just wanted to let her know that dinner was ready. There's not beef, but there is ground turkey on it. I made little pizzas, so thank you.
That sounds delicious.
Pickle husband.
Ground turkey's great.
Pickle, I think you need to go eat that. That sounds really good.
I'm really hungry. It was awesome hanging out with all of you. And
Yay, Pickle!
And I'll keep watching it while I eat. And I hope if anyone else has a harmonica that they call it.
That sounded like a threat. I'll keep watching you while I eat.
Do you have a harmonica? Okay, I love you.
Bye. Bye, Pickle.
Oh, why was I big for a second?
All right. Here's our next call.
Hello, this is former President Richard Nixon. I'm calling into the beef hotline because I heard aloud people were doing impressions of my voice.
I thought he was
Now,
dead.
I'm one who enjoys humor. I went on laughing, and I said, "Suck it to me," which my aides, Halterman, let me know is apparently humorous. So I enjoy doing these types of things, and when people come in and they do my voice, and they put in the sort of extra jowls as if I had 2 or 3, all filled with saliva packets, going roo and flip-flopping around like youngsters on skateboards. Is that what they call them these days? Or scooters or something like that. Now, please, when you're doing my voice, don't dip into character. I can tell you with confidence, I am not a caricature. And furthermore, when the president does make voices or sounds that might be humorous to people, such as when there's a slight amount of jowl work in there, when the president does it, it is not imitatable. And that's all I have to say.
God bless you, Mr. President.
This is the only Twitch show that is going to say fuck off to former Republican presidents.
Yeah,
it's true.
Not like those
It's
other
true.
Twitch shows that are celebrating.
And not just
former
Nixon
Republican
either,
presidents.
like a bunch of them, like several.
This is one of those occasions where there is a skeleton with bad politics, and they're calling in.
And Nixon famously had a beef list. He had a list of his enemies.
He did.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah, fuck
I
you,
will- I will-
Lincoln.
Most of the people on that list, probably pretty cool.
Yeah.
I will say though, impressive that he was able to make that call. Like, I mean, obviously, like, fuck him, like, generally speaking, and in the bad ways, but like, I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie.
Have we gotten a lot of dead people calling in?
Not that we know.
Okay.
We've gotten a lot of alive people. Here's an alive person.
Okay.
Hello, this is Paul McCartney.
Oh wow!
Indeed. Do you have any beef for me? I'm in Liverpool.
I didn't think it was really him until he said he was in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Now I know it was really him.
This raises an important question, though. We don't really know how many dead people have called in.
Right.
It's true.
So maybe from now on, if you're calling in, can you just off the top be like, "Hey, this is my name. These are the pronouns I like to be addressed by. I am alive," or
yeah,
I am
like,
dead,
yeah,
so that we're not making any assumptions about anybody.
yeah.
It's a good
I think
point.
we should do that from now on.
There's more and more ghosts just calling people these days, and we're not talking about it. No one's talking about it.
Nobody's talking about it. We've got the
It's true.
coverage to talk about.
Here's the thing, though. I don't want to put all of the onus on the people calling in to offer this up. So let me
true.
first put myself out there and say, like, hi, my name is Beautiful Beef. I use she, her pronouns, and I am alive. So I just wanted to offer that up at the start.
Thank you.
Even though we're an hour and 35 minutes in.
Also, if you are alive and at any point you become dead, you should give that update.
Yeah, that's true. I am falling asleep on my couch. So
We'll call it a
maybe I
Harry
will
Houdini.
die.
If you die, you got to tell us from beyond.
It's
the
true.
Or you should.
Is next week's theme voicemails from dead people? We're fighting over the comment.
If you die during Beef Week, you die in real life.
Sounds
I
spooky.
gotta say, some of us did get an update from Pickle about the pizzas, and they look delicious.
What do you mean,
Absolutely
some of
delicious.
Oh wait, am I some of them?
I'm not.
No, I like Steph didn't get it.
But why are you singling me out?
It's for former randoms only. Sorry.
The secret stuff.
Yeah.
You sent me a creepy doll. Beautiful Beef. I checked my Instagram. I was like, oh, a message from Beautiful Beef. Maybe it's the pizzas. It's a creepy doll, which I like more than pizza. I want to share it. I don't know if it'll.
It's an article. I thought it was a joke at first, but this girl brought her creepy doll to Disney World, and apparently they got like special treatment. I didn't get to read the whole article, but I see creepy dolls, and I am immediately like, "Oh, Steph."
Beef.
I don't think that's beef. I think that's beautiful. Thank you. It's the other part of your name. It's
Air
beautiful.
that beef. Wash.
Mama,
Oh, God, it's
one
funny.
Baba. Give baby Baba.
That's what happens when you squeeze his tummy.
Oh. Haunted dolls or long Furbies, you could just send this way any old time.
Yeah. Yeah, the header on this People article is Mom shares how her toddler's creepy doll scored her whole family special perks at Disney World.
Because it threatened them.
It's just everybody felt very uncomfortable with the situation and they wanted it to end.
The concierge
Oh,
was
God.
talking to them and the doll went. Turned and looked directly at them.
The calls are coming in fast and furious. We got to get ahead of them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Go.
Here we go.
Would give us more habits. Try us up in the cold hard lands and leave us cold in the coast.
No. If we kill him, we must kill him outright. But we can't do that. Not as things are. Poor wretch. He's done us no harm.
Oh, hasn't he? What about my poor shoulder?
Oh.
Huh. Anyway, he meant to. And he means to, I'll warrant. Throttle us in our sleep. That's his plan.
I dare say. But what he means to do is another matter.
You've been listening to The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, adapted for radio by Bernard Mead, and featuring Gail Chugg as Gimli, Pat Franklin as Merry, Mac McCadden as...
Somebody named
We've been
Chug?
talking all week about calling this in. I still don't really understand why,
As who?
but we have more.
Oh, no, not that way. Look, we want it. What's the time, Gollum?
Nice habits.
I said sleepyhead, yes, sleepyheads, but it's evening again. Dusk is creeping, time to go. Mr. Frodo, come. Time to go, sir.
Oh, yes. I feel somehow glad and lighter of heart after I sleep.
Ah, nice.
There's 2 more minutes of this. Do we want to keep going?
Let's just talk over it.
I really like this low voice version of Gollum.
Hobbit
Yeah.
beef.
I agree with Beth that Gollum's ultimately beef. Like that is a character who I just feel like that guy just finds beef with anybody. Like
His essence is beef.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we hate hobbitses.
Famously.
I have a hot take.
Let's hear that
All right.
spicy
I
take.
don't give a shit about Lord of the Rings.
Me neither.
We
I was afraid to say
Yeah.
that. I thought I'd be alone.
beef squash.
Nope, that's all right.
Air that beef. Air that beef. Air that.
I've
beef.
never cared about it. I watched the first two movies. Two Towers is like objectively, I guess, a pretty good movie, but like I don't care. I just don't.
Like,
Actually,
it's an amazing movie.
Actually,
I agree.
The dwarf and the elf make friends.
I agree. I've seen maybe
Okay.
half hour total of the first movie, I think. I just don't care about Lord of the Rings. It's always funny because people are always like, I don't know why, but they're like, oh, you love Star Trek. You love like those nerdy things. So you love Lord of the Rings. And it's like, no.
no.
I don't know why people
No.
think like you like one nerdy thing. You of course you like Lord of the Rings too.
I'll do like
Lord of the Rings.
a semi counter beef in that I was like really into Lord of the Rings in like when I was like a kid, young teen, and I read all the books and I like got the fucking Silmarillion and dictionaries and bestiaries and all the sort of world building stuff. And then I saw the movies and liked the movies, and I think I've seen them each once when they were in theaters and haven't since. So
Well, you only need to see them once.
You only need to see them once. Hey, that's my takeaway, everybody, from this night. If you see a movie once, you don't have to watch
You're
it
good.
again.
You're
good.
good.
Counter beef.
If you
Counter
want,
Beautiful
beef.
City said you're dead.
you don't gotta.
See a movie once.
You have to change your status from alive to dead.
Yeah.
And then call into the show and let us know.
See a movie once you're dead.
If you've seen any movie ever, you're dead.
Oh shit.
You see a movie.
But if you watch TV, you're alive.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And all dogs are boys and all cats are girls.
Obviously.
Obviously.
All right, we got one that just got called in. Here we go. Oh, I turned the volume down. Hold on a second. That's on me. That one's on me.
Hello, this is. Hello.
Someone gave up on their bit.
Hello. You didn't say if you were alive.
A for effort.
Have call in and do an Austin Powers impression.
No.
All right, we got
Yeah, baby.
we got some more hot calls here.
Hello, this is the ghost of Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Yeah, when's the last time you heard from him?
Yeah.
I saw a picture recently that makes me think maybe he's not alive.
He was hanging out with Dr. Ruth at like the U.S. Open, right?
She's still alive?
Yeah. It's where I just saw this.
Wow.
Honestly, I would have thought. Oh wait, tennis U.S. Open or the golf?
Yeah, tennis.
Okay, because I was gonna say I would have thought that Clinton would be the first one to sign on to the like Saudi billionaire golf tournament or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That seems right.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, I'm bringing up the article. 1 second.
You know what? I like Lord of the Rings.
And he counted.
They come in pints.
Wow.
Huh.
Cool.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
What's that Minions ad?
Yeah, what's
about?
that Minions act? Can you zoom in on
Oh,
that?
it's just fucking Rise of Gru now on digital, Blu-ray September 6th.
Okay, but if you watch
Mini
it,
movies.
dead.
Wow.
So I have an important question about this. I'm going to get on a plane in 6 days. Do we think that movie is going to be available for me to watch
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
on Delta? We think it will be okay.
Probably
'Cause I
already
would really-
available.
If it's on DVD by then, right?
Why
Hi,
maybe?
Steph.
No.
Hi. You're
Hi,
so pretty.
Hi. Hi.
You just have to
Enjoy a nice in-flight movie while you go into the skies. Rise up into the sky as you rise of Groot.
Groot?
Groot. I don't know. I've never seen the movies.
Here's my hot take. Fuck the Muppets, and also fuck Lord of the Rings. Minions is better than both of them.
Wow.
All right. I don't
Starting
really
in
argue.
beef. Starting in beef.
They should
I
make
just checked in on Andrew, and Andrew is alive.
they should make a Lord of the Rings movies, but with the minions instead.
Yeah.
That I would watch.
I would watch that.
Beef week.
It's beef week, baby. It's beef week. All right, here's another call.
Keep them rolling.
Well, this is former President Ronald Reagan. I was calling because I heard that you were having phone calls from dead presidents who you wanted to fuck off, and I figured that I should be first in line for, well, whatever it was we were doing here.
Oh.
Yeah, Rotten Ronnie.
Thanks for calling, Ronnie. Fuck
Do you
off.
want some do you want some jelly beans? That was him, right? He was big into jelly beans. Okay.
No, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck
Oh
off,
yeah,
Ronnie.
he was. I forgot about that. He had like a shitload of jelly beans because he was quitting smoking or something.
I don't know. I know it from the Wedding Singer original Broadway musical. He was a character at the end, and there were jokes about jelly beans. Oh shit! Oh my god! Everybody, important update. Eric Germ has died.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Steph, sorry for your loss.
Yeah. R.I.P. to a real one.
Oh man.
Wait, did he watch a movie during the show?
That's kind of rude, honestly.
Maybe.
What is He's
He
supposed
just-
to be spending time with us here, not watching a movie.
He turned on Rise of Gru and just out.
Maybe he died because he thought it was Rise of Groot.
I would watch that movie too, by the way.
But wait, does that mean it's the Steph extravaganza now?
I guess so.
Oh.
Oh man, it's like a lot of work though, guys. I don't think I'm gonna do it.
All right. We got a hot call here.
Hello, this is the ghost of Dr. Ruth.
Also, this is the comment that got caught by the moderation, but I made sure to clear.
Wow. I think yes,
No, I
Missy.
don't have. I only have to raise 3 kids alone. Not
Whoa! Eric's reanimated now. Wow.
Hey, you shouldn't have watched that movie.
Zombie Eric Germ. I'm so impressed.
We prefer reanimated.
Oh, sorry.
All right, we got a long one, but I think it's a good one. Here we go.
Hi, it's Jennifer. So I'm calling in today, and I just had a ketamine infusion this morning, so apologies if this is weird. So yeah, I have a beef, which is with seating.
Beef.
I go to a lot of art shows and concerts, and there are always issues with seating, and a big one is not enough of it. So at concerts, for instance, I went to a concert in June, and it was outdoors, and then they because I have chronic pain and have reduced mobility, they brought me to the a platform where you can sit, and they have seatings available for people with reduced mobility, is what they call it. But it was super off to the side and very far from the stage and very difficult to see. And it was really frustrating because I was really happy that they gave me the seating. They gave me access to the seating. So I was performing gratitude. But I was also okay, this isn't good enough. I would like more. I would like better seating, please. And then I went to another concert in July and they had seating, but I had to walk up 2 flights of stairs and then down one, just to get to the seats on the balcony. And I had to use both my hands to walk up, on the railing to walk up the stairs. And it was really challenging and frustrating. So I left a strongly worded, no one will see. But yeah, it's pretty frustrating at concerts. And then the other thing is like at art shows. So I go to a lot of art shows, and usually art shows don't have seating unless it's like specifically for video work. And even then, when they have video work, you have to spend some time looking at. Like the last show I went to, it was just like a couple of cement blocks with like just a flat of wood, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna break this. Like I can't sit here comfortably. And even if it was like less precarious, I would be sitting on it, and then like my back would hurt within like a minute. But one time, this was done properly, and it was because it's an artist I know who's disabled, and her partner like make prop works and like make sculptures in conjunction with video work. So they like designed this whole exhibit, and then sculptures were like the seating was part of the sculpture, so you could actually like sit in this like comfortable seat and watch the video. And I got to stay there and like watch it once and twice because it was actually comfortable. Yeah, so my beef is with seating and lack thereof. All right, happy Beef Week, everyone. Bye.
Beef Week. Beef Week.
Very important beef.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
Yeah. I'm
Fuck
leaving
that
another
inclusion.
Folks, I was really hoping to be able to stick through it to the bitter end, but I think I need to call it a night.
Oh,
I
well,
won't
that's
be long
interesting because I
behind
got
you.
some brand new beef.
Oh,
Some
shit.
news that just came up.
Oh, shit.
All right. Okay. Well, Beautiful City, stay for 3 more calls that just got called in.
Okay.
3 more calls.
Here we go.
3
More calls.
I would love some jelly beans. I have no beef against jelly beans.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck you, Reagan.
Hello, this is Jesus Christ. I only need 5 Bitcoin in order to come back to Earth and save all of mankind. Look, I have Mary here. Hello, this is Mary.
All right, last call.
Specifically for video work.
Violet,
And then when they have video work,
no more
beef. Like the last show I
Will
went
be
to,
prudent.
a couple of cement
Everyone's
blocks
watching me
with, like,
talk.
just a flat of wood, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna break.
What the fuck was that blocked open?
That
You
was
didn't even
blocked
mute.
When
I know.
Offbeat Valerie said that the cat sees Blocktoven on TV, you put Blocktoven up on the TV.
Yeah.
And he was moving his mouth, but no words were coming out. And that's what he was doing. So somebody can take the video of that
And
and
match it
splice
up.
it with that call, and you will get a synced up Blocktoven.
Oh, that's
This is
really
too much.
funny.
That's
Too
very
much.
funny. What a good show.
That's really, really funny.
Yeah, Jennifer, I was like just listening to you again the whole time. I was so confused what was happening.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was magical. But again, like I said, I do think I need to call it a night. Good beefing to all of you. Congratulations on problematic celebrities, but all of the celebrity calls tonight. Like this is I'm impressed.
You don't have to agree
Like,
with them.
All publicity is
It's
good
a big
publicity.
deal.
yeah, that's true. Bates, all publicity is good publicity. So
I can't believe Reagan watches the show.
I know. And Jesus and Mary? Like, wow.
Yeah, Mary was there.
Mary's
That's-
trying to be the most.
That's intense. But good beefing to all. Continue with your voicemails. I will watch as I'm getting ready for bed, but I do need to get ready for bed. So farewell all.
Good night and good beef.
Good night. All right, let's keep going.
Let's keep it
We
rolling.
still got some beef.
This is Murray from the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. And I have to say, in that famous film, The Wizard of Oz, those representatives of the Munchkin Lollipop Guild were not, in fact, representative of all the feelings of the Lollipop Guild. Some of us members were happier with the, quote, Wicked Witch of the East rule. We didn't have any sort of disasters and nonsense and murders happening when she was in.
But all of a sudden, this girl comes in, hopped up on the Phalamines, running around claiming that she's from a different place, dropping houses and melting witches, a kill count of 2, with all in a few days. What sort of monster is this? We, in fact, do not welcome her kind here to the Lollipop Guild.
Dorothy represents colonialism.
I mean,
Strong
they
agree.
shouldn't have given her that lollipop then if they didn't want to welcome her.
Oh.
This
Air
is
that
Murray
beef.
from the...
Any other
Steph, I
thoughts
need
on that
half
one?
your face.
Other way.
You're
This
gonna
is
need-
hard.
There it is.
I'm doing great I'm doing best at this.
Yeah, you are doing pretty good.
And of course,
Here
you
we go.
look so similar because you're related, because you have the same name, right? That's how it works, right?
Uh-oh. One time when we were very early on dating, I actually had like a split second where like we found out that my grandmother was pretty close friends with like a great aunt of his, but in my mind for like a second I was like, oh shit, are we related? Like we had only been dating for like a couple months at that point, and I was like, all right, some things are gonna have to change. But then I like realized that we're not related, so all good.
We got another one.
Anyway.
We got another live one. Here we go.
Well, this is President Abraham Lincoln from 200 years ago.
He's
I heard all the Republicans were calling in and he wanted them to fuck off. So I figured I could come in and maybe salvage it all in here. Now, let me know now.
I'll say it. Lincoln, fuck out of here.
Yeah. Go back to your grave.
I can hear him right now.
Hear who?
You can't hear shit.
Being so loud.
Beautiful City saying, did you hear the TikTok of the story of a couple who's been dating for 6 years, only to find out they're full blood siblings?
Oh,
both
that's
adopted?
awful.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's only
Beautiful
a thing.
City, hop on stream and talk about it.
It's the Westermark effect. If you don't grow up with someone who you're related to, you have a very strong attraction to them. We have another Randy.
Andrew, are you
Rand-
alive?
Are you alive?
Hi, folks. Yes.
Yeah, we need to get clarification here.
That's
Are you
information. He is
I
alive.
died earlier. So you just got to...
Can I just state my beef and deal with it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Beef.
here. I'm very to the point. Thank you. Yes, beef. I have beef with this. So we're gonna do this. Did I put that? Yeah.
Beard beef.
Beard beef.
Beard beef.
Beef, that, beard.
Beard beef.
Beard beef.
Now,
Beef,
Andrew,
I feel attacked right now.
are you able to just have like a little mustache or something before it's all gone?
It's not fully gonna go. I'm leaving like a short beard, but my suitcase had been lost by Aer Lingus, so I really have beef with Aer Lingus, is what it is. And they finally delivered it to me tonight. Sorry if that was loud. They finally delivered it to me like 2 hours ago, so I finally have access to it, and now I can shave all this excess beard that I don't like having.
Air that beef.
Here, that, finger.
Great
this
beef.
This looks like an active squashing of beef to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beef squashed.
Got a lot of tanks going on tonight.
You should shave a cupcake on the top.
I'm
of
balancing it out.
Just kidding.
Thank you for joining us.
Work in the morning.
All right. Got some more in. Here we go.
Beef out.
Wait, why is it not? Is it playing?
I don't hear
I
it.
think it's quiet. Here we go.
Oh, this is George Washington,
No.
my wife, Martha.
Wow. That we have an
Is
impressive
that it? That's all he said?
lineup. I mean, you heard the president. You know.
We got half of the fucking Bad Mountain Monument. What's it called?
Yeah.
The Bad Mountain Monument.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. All right, here we go.
Hey Sam, it's your boy William Henry Harrison, record-setting President of the United States. 31 days, did it, done, didn't need to serve any longer. My beef with all these other presidents who stayed in office for more than 31 days.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Democratic Republican, but I feel like you probably want me to fuck off.
Many of them did.
Shout out Tippecanoe.
Stay in hell, William Henry Harrison.
Yeah. I strong agree. All right. Here we go. This is the real one. This is the actual real one.
They're all real.
Yeah, I got a beef. I got a beef with my next door neighbor, and specifically, I have a beef with the Himalayan blackberry plant that is growing out of their yard through the fence into our yard. Have you met a Himalayan blackberry plant? Because they are the most hateful plants I've met in my life. Not venomous, as far as I know. There's certainly other plants that are like more dangerous or whatever. But a Himalayan blackberry plant, every thorn on that thing hates you individually, like hates your ancestors. And one of those things was growing through and tried to take out my eyes. So I'm beefing with that plant and by extension the people that own the yard that have the plant in it. That's my beef.
Air that beef.
Counter beef, free blackberries.
Counter beef.
Yeah, blackberry.
Can I play a melodica solo?
Yes.
Yes. That's, I mean, how do you get better than a harmonica?
There we go.
This show has everything.
I've got
That's way better than two harmonicas.
I've got the Twitch stream open in another window, and just got a Amazon ad for Lord of the Rings. So I hope not everyone had to deal with that.
Yeah. All right.
We talked about it.
This one's also thematic. Here we go.
I have beef with harmonicas because melodicas are better.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
What Twitch show is going to give you two harmonica solos and two melodica solos in one show?
Unplanned
And a shitload of dead presidents.
That's got to be a record.
Speaking of dead presidents, here we go.
Oh, no.
Hello, this is John Adams, and I just want to say, how come you're giving all the attention over to George Washington? And you can listen, put me on your voicemail if you wanted to, but it's always George Washington, George Washington. Oh, I did stuff too. I can get some respect. I built this nation with
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
John Adams.
Silence.
No.
We don't know what John Adams sounded like, so that might
always
be.
saying everything, but it's always George. Oh, he's the one that stepped down and did 2 terms. Oh, George. Oh, he was a military leader. Like, I'm not a military leader either.
So true, bestie.
Anyway, you can tell me to fuck off too. Fuck you. Fuck everything. Fuck my life.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I had a real crisis there. At the
You
end of the
okay?
call.
Yeah, we don't know what John Adams
Yeah,
sounded
that was-
like. So
that was
He
I
sounded like Paul Giamatti, I think.
Oh, right, true.
Yeah,
Although,
Paul
can you
Giamatti in a
type
dumpster,
that
I'm
name
sorry.
in the multiverse, Radio Free Multiverse chat, Twitch chat, because you couldn't in the Planet Scum Twitch chat.
Yes, that term was blocked.
That's
Yeah.
great. Don't explain why, just in case.
It just was one of those weird things that could happen.
People are using it as a negative connotation.
No, he's a hero.
The other,
I think he's
You
trash.
kill me. You can't beef me again.
Cheatery.
I didn't understand a word he said.
It's
I
George W.
believe,
Bush.
I believe that was George Walker Bush. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheatery.
Yeah.
I hope somebody's keeping a running tab of all the former
gotta get
presidents
all
that
of
have
them.
called in.
We got to get all of the presidents to call it.
All right, here we go.
This is President Andrew Jackson, motherfucker! And I'm calling in because I heard that you were having papers on, and I want you to papers and know that I will not stand for any of your tomfoolery. I will not stand for any of your no nonsense. I will cane you. I will hit you in the head so hard with a punch that you'll be feeling like two horses rolling on under your chest. Come on and challenge me one-on-one on the Senate floor.
Now, I do want to give credit. Most of these presidents haven't had beef. Andrew Jackson sounds like he's got a lot of beef.
Yeah. But I'm not scared of him.
Truly one of the most morally reprehensible presidents we've ever had.
Not a good guy.
Which is saying a lot.
He had good hair, though.
Human being, but you can't say that he didn't have beef.
Oh God, I don't like the road this next beef is gonna take us with. Here we go.
Well, this is Tipper Gore, and I got an inconvenient truth for you. I got beef with my husband, Al, and also with violent video games.
Huh.
Does Tipper count?
No, Tipper doesn't count.
Well, I got beef with
Is the show always like this? I'm usually asleep.
Yes.
This is how it always is.
Yes.
Tipper Gore calls it.
It's not usually this rowdy, but
Tipper calls it every 2 or 3 episodes. Tipper is
yeah, we
yeah.
Tipper's a
Tipper,
fan.
Call back next week, Tipper, and we'll get your call.
Tipper's got like a class every other Wednesday, so like sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't.
Yeah,
I believe next week is Tipper week.
Oh wow! Well, that's convenient.
Yeah.
That's a convenient
next
truth.
week was supposed to be call up with your celebrity impersonations or whatever, but like it kind of just turned into this week.
What do you mean?
We just said
we have some more older beef that we should get to before it spoils. Here we go.
Hi, this is Miss Missy Information. I have a message for the Grand Trivia Masters, Fluval, and intern Emily. I just want to say I've been having so much fun playing trivia with you guys on Friday night, and I'm really enjoying learning new information. It's like my favorite thing to do is learn new things. That's like absolutely true. Tiny beef, just like, you know, the littlest portion of beef that like a scrap that fell on your plate, like you weren't even trying to, like, or on a pizza when you cut it, and like there's just like that one single little sliver of sausage on there, just a little bit of sausage on the pizza for you here. Could you make the questions ones that I know the answers to? Like, it's not a demand. I would never demand anything of you. Like, who am I to do it? But it is, you know, frustrating ever so slightly to have your reputation staked on how good you are at trivia and things you know about trivia, to walk into this area and to feel schooled, as it were, when, you know, I'm used to the one that is homeschooling others. So not a desperate plea, you know, Master Fluval or intern Emily, nothing crazy, but just if you could please, for the love of destroying planets, give me questions that I know the answers to. I'm already losing my mind with Twilight and August. I don't know how much more I can handle of this.
Sounds like legitimate beef to me.
Yeah. If only they were here to defend themselves.
But they aren't. Instead, we got this call from Another former president. Oh God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is Gerald Ford.
Is it Hank Hill?
I'm a ghost, by the way.
Okay.
That boy ain't right, Bobby.
I appreciate that Mr. Ford did identify that he was dead, because a lot of these are not
A lot of
really.
these presidents have not been
I
doing
was gonna say most of them are not saying, and that's. I thought we made it pretty clear that we wanted them to specify.
You can always count on Gerald Ford.
Very forthright.
All right.
But also fuck him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
no. Fuck them all. Here, next
Fuck
dead
'em all.
president.
Fuck them all.
Boy, it's I, Teddy Roosevelt, and my beef with the trust, which I'm gonna bust open with my big old stick. They said I talk softly, but I sure don't. I also have a beef with that man who shot my speech. I know he was aiming at me, but he ruined my speech.
Steph went like this when she found out it was another former president. She went,
All right, Teddy. Thanks for the call.
thank you, Teddy. Theodore.
Here we go.
Thanks
here we
for
go.
the national parks.
We got some counter beef. We got some counter beef called in.
It is I, Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire. I will make sure none of my questions are ones you know the answers to, Missy. I will certainly never do any questions all about the first Twilight film, which you just covered on Twaggin, your podcast.
So
Grand Trivia every Fridays at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern at RadioFreeMultiverse.com.
Counter beef.
was that the first future president calling in?
Hey,
future
That's
something. Future ruler.
I like that little farmer we get a brief look at. every
Yeah,
time we
for
get
just
that
a
counter
split
beef.
second. Happy little guy.
I mean, Susie called in, and Susie's gonna be the president. We all know that.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Yeah.
I forgot.
All right. This one says transcription not available. I can only imagine what the fuck it is. Here we
Oh,
go.
Jesus Christ.
Hello, this is former President James Buchanan. I'm calling in, confirmed bachelor and everything. Just wanted to let you know. Sorry about letting that whole Civil War thing get out of hand. I didn't know that they were going to take that threat seriously, but, you know, appeasement, when has that ever gone wrong in history before? I do know how to appease from certain things.
Oh no, what happened at the end there?
James.
Yeah.
Thanks for your call. But the
We gotta keep rolling.
yeah.
I think that was Paul Lind.
Yeah,
I didn't
definitely.
We got two calls here that are very relevant. Here we go.
Hello, this is Millard Fillmore, former President of the United States. Give me the beat, boy, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and beat the night.
Thanks, Millard.
All right, but also,
Hello, this is Millard Fillmore. You don't know a fucking thing about me.
No, and I don't want to.
which one's
Frankly.
real? Which one's real? Which one do we think is real? Caller A or caller B?
Give a shit.
I mean,
The
is alive, so I can't trust it.
The only thing I know about Millard Fillmore is that he was in the Doobie Brothers. So you tell me.
Fuck the Doobie Brothers. I don't actually feel that strongly about them. They're fine. It's whatever.
Just fuck the Doobie Brothers. It's too good a thing to pass up.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Fuck Doobie.
Hello, Alice Lee of the Bat Month podcast. Would it surprise you that this is Missy information? Of course it wouldn't, and it shouldn't, since I have a little beef with you.
Beef.
It's a 30-day beef called Twaggist, which, if you don't know by now, people listening, yes, you, the audience members, I'm breaking the fourth wall as a plea to you all. Help me with my plan for Alice after this, and help me press all the juice out so that she feels pulped with my plan for what I want her to watch as my revenge. You can't judge a book by its cover, but if you did, you'd know what musical I'm going to make you watch, Alice, to squash this beef. It's going to take a different food. Some food for thought. Or is it a feud for thought? You'll hear from me soon.
Wow. Bubbling beef.
I like
I'm not
that.
sure what to
Feud for
say.
thought. Great.
If I could respond to Missy information, Edward in the sunlight was shocking. I couldn't get used to it, though I'd been staring at him all afternoon. His skin, white despite the faint flush from yesterday's hunting trip, literally sparkled, like thousands of tiny diamonds were embedded in the surface. He lay perfectly still in the grass, his shirt open over his sculpted, incandescent chest, his scintillating arms bare, his glistening pale lavender lids were shut, though of course he didn't sleep. A perfect statue, carved in some unknown stone, smooth like marble, glittering like crystal. Twilight is better than Romeo and Juliet. That's my new stance.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
And I will make a point for Missy, I guess a counter beef, and for Alice. You only have to watch a movie once if you want to.
Well, Missy only had to watch it once, but she watched it 4 minutes a day during every day during the month of August. So I'm the only idiot who's watching the same movie every week for a year, like other than Tim Bat and Guy Montgomery anyway.
I will say though, inspired by the excellent podcast, The Best Idea of All Time, I did rewatch Carol for a second time.
Oh yeah,
the movie's fucking.
You didn't have to.
I didn't.
You don't have to do that.
I got my eye on this redhead
And it was a great experience.
from the steakhouse outside of Ferenz.
Yeah.
What happened there?
So, some movies are worth watching more than once. I guess that's my point.
All right, we got some more presidents called in.
It's me, James A. Garfield, and my beef is with Monday.
All right, James. Thanks
for touche.
I heard he loves lasagna.
Hello, this is President Ulysses S. Grant, and do you want to know how I got these scars?
Okay.
Well, it turns out General Grant was a military officer and a politician, served as the 18th President of the United States, and as Commanding General, I briefly served as the Secretary of War. Now let's put a smile on that beef.
Proud of
This
yourself?
voicemail box needs an enema, is what I'll say.
I keep expecting Steph to leave the screen and run down and just hit me.
I'm just like, should I just go to bed?
What?
Yeah, go for it.
You're allowed to escape. You're all allowed to escape. I'll sit here by myself if I have to.
I know.
Uh-oh. Who's
Just
coming for
sitting
you,
here
Steph?
getting angrier.
Oh boy, you are.
All right. I'm looking for a specific one that was called out. I don't know if I can find it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Here we go.
Holy shit.
All right. This one was requested in the private chat. Here we go.
Hey, former randoms. So I got a bit of a silly one, but I don't think you guys are opposed to doing silly ones. I've been having some beef with the English language and like words associated with colors. Like a good example would be red fox. A red fox. That's clearly orange. Another red one, red onions. That's purple. Red grapes. Red grapes is a weird one because red grapes are literally used as an example to teach children what purple is.
Right.
So I don't know how we fucked that one up, but the other grapes, the green grape colored grapes, those are called white grapes. And in turn, that kind of fucked over white wine. Yeah, so that's kind of a weird one. And like, I get that there was a period of time where we were naming things and we didn't have all the color names, but language changes all the time. So why are we just lying about the color of grades? I don't know. I don't really get that one. Oh, and yeah, here's another. I had this example here. I wrote this one down. So one of the last named colors was blue, right? Because blue is harder to recreate a pigment for, so they didn't have to have a name for it immediately. But then we call a gray cat Russian blue, and it's like not even a little bit blue. Like a blue healer, I can kind of see that one, but a Russian blue cat, if you Google it, that's a gray cat. Anyway, so that's what I've been wrestling with. That's my beef. Just tell me what you guys think. Thanks, bye.
Fuck colors.
I Googled it.
Yep. That's a great cat. I Googled it too. That's a great cat.
No, I Googled the grape thing. Apparently,
Yeah,
they had
I Googled
like
the
fewer.
cat thing.
They had like fewer words to describe colors. In the past is all it says, which
Right? But now we're now. So let's be
Well,
now.
but the past was all black and white before 1960, right? So
Right. So I'm guessing that's
very
when they named
recent
it.
developments.
Yeah. They just were guessing.
was
And
just
then they were
out of
wrong.
time.
Why
Blue
would
was
they-
the last color
Fine.
named in
Dark gray
1995.
wine.
Counter beef, they nailed orange
Yeah, crush that.
because those are orange. Oranges are
Sometimes
just
they're
orange.
yellow though.
I believe the fruit came first.
No.
Ah, yeah.
No.
Little
Maybe
chicken or the egg
French.
situation.
Is this just an English language thing, or is this an issue in, say, French?
Well,
Nobody speaks French.
okay.
It's not a real language.
Okay, if we're on wine, there's wines that are like Pinot Gris, Pinot Noir, Pinot Grigio, like French and Italian words that are gray and black. Like that's not wine color.
Hmm.
That's
No.
even worse than white.
Well, when everything was black and white, though, it was.
True, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
I get this. We've got white wine, we've got gray wine, we've got black wine.
Is there a Pinot Sepia?
There used to be a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
You let me drink a couple of wines, you'll see me Pia.
Uh,
All the grape and wine color things are also true in French. It's all a direct translation
hey.
as far as I know. So
Alice is in.
I can't think of other stuff.
before
Oh,
time.
nice.
Oh wow.
You went back in time?
You went to the past.
I mean,
Oh,
also goes
shit.
to beers like beer blanc and Weiss beer, which are like white beer. It's like that's yellow beer. Sorry, everybody, that beer's not white.
Like, I guess it's whiter than the other beers, but
Yeah, All right, language, not just the English language, all language. I'm gonna countersign this beef.
Alice looks like she's the witness on
Counter beef.
who really doesn't want her identity known.
Beef is the warmest color.
You have to understand, this is Beef Week. It's very important that we got these beefs out on the air.
So few
more
polygons.
presidents we got to get through.
Okay.
This is our burden. We set up this bit. We'll not which
It
we'll
is
run
our
out of
cross to
presidents
beef.
eventually, I think. But anyway,
You think, but
It's our beef to bear.
Oh, this is Calvin Coolidge. Where's Hobbs?
it's not even a beef. Come on.
I don't like Watto.
Thanks, Calvin.
I think the beef was that Calvin couldn't find Hobbs.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm President Andrew Johnson. And all I want to do is sing. All I want to do is sing. All I want to do is let this nation be free.
I kind of liked him.
Thanks for your comment.
They should write a musical called Jackson.
No, they shouldn't. That guy sucks.
Hello, this is Thomas Jefferson, and I'm famous for many things. I was an inventor, a president, founder of a college, and nothing else. Nothing else. Yeah, nothing else you need to look into.
That's about all that I've accomplished. No, information else that you need to know. Sure, that's all. Don't go further on the Wikipedia page. That's it. Bye.
I think I want to scroll further on that Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
It's not what you can do for your country, but what your country can do for beef.
What?
Who was that?
All right, I gotta go.
Okay, before the presidential completists, you don't all have to call in because you'll get to like one in the last couple of years who will just not be fun as a bit.
Oh hey.
Hey, this is Donald Trump. We'll get it out of the way.
That wasn't so bad.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wasn't as
Well,
big.
I mean, ever since he was kicked off of Twitter, I mean,
I was gonna say he's got some stuff going on right now. I think he's probably mellowed out a little bit.
Yeah, that's real. I found a voicemail in here I should have played when Janice was on the show. So here we go.
Well, Janice was here.
Hi, everyone. I'm just calling to pass on a message from Grover. So he is allergic to beef. It gives him rashes and itchy skin if he eats it. And so he really just wants to let you know that he thinks it's kind of rude you didn't consider his needs when you were planning Beef Week. That you didn't provide any alternate options, like pork, chicken, lamb. There's other things, and Grover, he has needs. So that's what we just need to focus on for a minute here. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Oh my God, Grover! I'm so sorry.
That counts as a Grover Cleveland. Sorry, Grover Cleveland, if you're listening, you don't need to call in. We got one Grover.
We got the better Grover.
All right, we got to follow up for that one also.
Hey, just following up on my last voicemail from Grover. So I mentioned some alternate options for him, but unfortunately, I said chicken, but actually he's also allergic to chicken. So just gonna throw that out there. Happy Beef Week. Bye.
Poor baby.
Wow.
That's very fitting because Grover Cleveland had 2 non-consecutive terms, so it would make sense that he would call twice.
Wow.
Look at that.
But she did just play them consecutively.
Oh, that is true.
That's a little oopsie for the show.
Yeah. Like 2.5 hours in, we're really nitpicking my mistakes.
I do actually have this tidbit everyone might be interested in. So my grandfather had my father gave birth. When my dad was born, my grandfather was older, and when I was born, my father was older. So as a result, my father's father, who I never met, was named Grover Cleveland, and my last name because that's who was president when he was born.
Wow.
Grover Cleveland Toven.
Grover Cleveland Toven.
Non-Americans in the room. When was Grover Cleveland president? 19th century? Are we talking?
Yeah, 1896 is when my grandfather was born.
Good for him.
He was in like the 1880s. He was president. The first time, I think.
First time, I guess. Yeah.
I think.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, that was the first time. So your grandfather was born when he was in office the second time.
Yeah. So my grandfather was born in the previous 2 centuries ago. He was born in the born in the 19th century.
We got some inter-show beef here.
Hey, my beef is with Alice. I think you took it when I said that. I had a resentment against the amount of audience engagement and the amount of calls we were getting. I think you took that maybe as more sincere than I meant it. Maybe it was my I didn't present it as a joke enough, but I think we've got beef now, and it was a joke. I love the audience engagement we're getting. I love that we have so many calls, and you've done a great job promoting this show and put so much work into it, and want to thank you for that. So deal with it. Bye.
Yeah.
Do I have a knife? See if I have a knife.
Do a little reachy here. Got some chopsticks. That's not very threatening. I've got a plastic spoon. I'm not going to win this fight.
It's okay. I forgive you, Andrew. I forgive you. I knew it was a bit, but I often find playing into it straight is supposed to be funny, but people always think I'm taking it seriously. It's actually a problem for me. But anyway, I think we can say we squashed this beef.
Beef squashed.
That's my favorite one.
It's good.
You just type in cow getting crushed and you find the weirdest stuff on YouTube.
I'm not searching that.
Yikes. I've been waiting for an AI generator to generate President Beef for like 6 minutes now. I don't think it's going to create it.
Do those take time? I've never done one. I think that
They take a
whole fad
little
is kind
while.
of overrated.
Wow. Hot beef.
I missed the moment, but I do have a knife.
Whoa.
All right, we got a short one here.
My beef is. I don't want to go to bed. That's what my beef says. Not go to bed, Abby. Good idea.
Want to go to bed, Matilda?
No.
Well, guess what? It's bedtime.
Woo!
You want to counter beef your child stuff?
He's definitely asleep. He's been asleep for a while. I haven't checked on her. She might not be.
Sounds like you squashed it.
Counter beef.
Beef has been
It's a squash.
squashed.
We're calling it a squash.
Beef squashed.
It sounds like maybe a one-sided squashing. They may still have beef, but you have effectively.
He doesn't.
Oh, they definitely
He
have
doesn't want to go to bed, and then in the morning he gets pissed when I wake him up for school.
Same.
I mean,
relatable.
so
Yeah, big mood.
I could take him. Okay.
All right, we got some more presidents lined up. Here we go.
Hey, this is President Martin Van Buren. Oh, I tell you, I get no respect as president. None at all. Oh, everyone thinks I'm just going to be a one-term president. My wife, she won't even let me take off all of the covers on the furniture. She says, what's the use? We're going to be putting them on soon again anyways. Oh, I tell you. And then I try and get Congress to come together, and they say, oh, I need the weight of you behind me, Congress. And they say, looks like you got enough weight on yourself. Oh, no respect at all.
Was that Jackie Gleason or Rodney Dangerfield, the voice? Like, I know what the bit is, but I'm not sure where I landed on that.
That was definitely Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah, absolutely nailed it.
All right, here's our next president.
Every day when you are the president, the decisions that you get to make are all really hard. And I say, hey, it's a Chester Arthur kind of day. I can make decisions, okay? You will trust me as president.
You've got to listen to your heart. Listen to the beat. Listen to the rhythm. It's a good theme song. That theme song went hard.
Is that? It's one of the Marleys. Is that Ziggy? That might be a Ziggy.
Is it?
I think it's a Ziggy.
I don't like the pictures I'm getting for President of the United States of beef. So
We're getting confirmation. It is Iggy.
It's Ziggy. We got a Ziggy.
I can't believe that. I had no idea.
Here we go.
Hi, I have a beef. My beef is with this guy at this local bookstore. I may or may not live in a certain Midwestern city. There's a local bookstore, and this guy who works there, he's not good at working a retail job, and he's not good at chit chat. And I think I'd be better at his job than him. But for some reason, I don't work there, and he does, and that's my beef.
beef.
All right.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I think you got to steal his job.
Beef week. Beef week.
Beef week.
We get like the
Hey, I just
falling on the
want to
cow.
say this beef week is well done.
Woo!
Really good.
Boo.
I think she might have left a while ago. I haven't seen her in the chat.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna message her that was a good joke. It's Zachary Taylor.
Oh, Big Zach.
I liked him when I was growing up because his name was two of the Hanson brothers.
All right.
Any
The
more
end is near.
presidents?
I don't have a scroll bar anymore, so we got to keep going.
So we should make more calls then.
Yes, exactly.
I have a beef question, I suppose, more than anything else. Nerf steak is steak made from the meat of a Nerf in the Star Wars universe. Does that make it Nerf beef?
Interesting.
Only if beef as a concept was introduced or mentioned somewhere. I don't really want to check Wikipedia, but
I don't know. You can have like a pork steak.
yeah, the steak is the cut, right? Or the form.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what the fuck this one is. Here we go.
Beef. Beef. Beef.
Beef. Beef.
I think this is the one where we all should just fully disassociate. Because there's another 2 minutes of this.
Beef.
Oh, I disassociated long ago.
Beef. 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 Beef.
I could see you calling Andrew.
Andrew's just ordering a pizza.
Eric, what time was this when you were doing this?
It's never been established who did this call. And you know what? Breaking kayfabe.
Fuck yeah, baby. Grip it and rip it.
You've like woken up every day this week, like in a bad mood. Like clearly you didn't get enough sleep.
I've been busy beefing.
Yeah,
Got
this
a lot
is
of beef.
Obama. This is Barack Obama.
Hard to beef or hardly beefing, am I right?
Yeah.
God, fuck off.
The commitment is just incredible.
Beef.
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 Mm-mm.
All right, we got some more presidents who have risen from the grave.
Oh my God.
Last 3 minutes. Here we go.
Hello, it's William McKinley here. I'm just calling in because I heard you were doing beefs, and I had a certain beef to share. It's about the guy who fucking shot me in the goddamn gut. Do you know what it's like to die of gangrene? It's not very pleasant, especially when you're the president.
Yes.
You should get more treatment than that, but hey, we didn't have penicillin at the time, so you're fucked, I guess.
Hey, at least Stephen Sondheim was able to use my death for a real nice minimalist musical. Oh, great job, Stephen Sondheim, keeping it low key this time.
Sounds like beef with Sondheim.
Yeah, some Sondheim beef. They're both dead now though, so they can do it in the afterlife.
Sondheim beef, good band name.
God, I hope Sondheim doesn't call it.
You soon.
All right.
Soon.
We
Yeah,
have a scroll bar against. We got to get ahead of it. And we're gonna play some short ones. Here we go.
Can we not have calls
It's me, James K.
for less than a year?
What?
Oh, just a request for not any calls from anyone who's been dead for less than a year.
Okay. Yeah. Fair. All right.
Polk, encouraging you to Pokemon Go to the polls. I have beef, presumably, with someone.
That's a weak beef. That's a weak beef, Polk.
Weak beef.
Weak beef. Oh God, here we fucking go.
Hickory dickory doke. It's President James K. Polk. If you want to have fun, you just know, hun, that the poke is not a joke.
Terrific.
This is great.
Hey, Mike Pearson here again. Sorry, I just.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, I gotta play this one first. You gotta play this one first. Okay, here we go.
Hi, this is Lester, aka Mike Pearson. Just calling to say that I've got beef with a variety of things, including the Suez Crisis,
beef,
the lack of Canadian national flag,
beef,
and the lack of nationalized Medicare,
beef.
So I'm going to lift that from the opposition and just make it happen because, you know, I'm Mike Pearson and I'm here to squash some beef. All right, see ya.
I don't understand any of that, and I don't have time to try to figure it out. Here we go.
Someone in the chat gets it.
Hey, Mike Pearson here again. Sorry, I just forgot to say in my last call that I am dead. Okay, bye. Love the show.
Oh. Important.
Very important clarification. All right. Play another old one. Here we go.
Hey, I heard that it's beef week, and I've got big beef. Big beef with salad spinners. I don't get them. I never have. I've never fucking owned one. They are just giant pieces of plastic. Do you think I have room in my kitchen cabinets for I was going to call them appliance, but it's not even that. It's just a small spinning thing. And it takes up so much room. Yeah, I don't want my lettuce to be wet, sure, but first of all, who is really making a salad all that often? Like, you're telling me you make a salad
Hi, this
often
is
enough to
Jeffrey Miller,
justify
live.
losing
I've been-
basically a salad spinner? When was the salad spinner?
I don't know what that's about.
Probably the 50s or something? The science hasn't evolved at all. It's just a spinning funnel. I just don't understand why we haven't improved this thing or made it more compact or at least combined it with another kitchen tool or appliance so that it was actually worth my while. I don't get why you would own one when you could dry your leaves off with, say, a clean towel or a piece of paper towel. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so upset.
Beef.
It's beef, and I guess it makes me upset. That's all. If you own a salad spinner, I guess it's your life. Okay, bye.
Beef.
I love my salad spinner.
We got
Oh,
this one
wow.
fresh in, and I think we need to play this one.
I don't know what this one could be.
Hi, this is Jeffrey Miller, alive. I got some beef. People keep calling me randomly and talking about beef. I don't know what that's about.
Huh. How convenient.
That's
It's
weird.
Very weird.
I'm experiencing deja vu right now. This is real
I'm
strange.
completely dissociated.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hey y'all, it's Jimmy Carter. I'm still alive, I think. Yeah.
I just want to state for the record, I don't like a lot of the Democratic presidents, but I'm not saying fuck them. It's only the Republican presidents. Only the dead Republican presidents.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter, he sold his peanut farm. He's all right. All right, here we go.
Oh, well, hello there. It's me, Herbert Clark Hoover, Iowa's only president. Born in West Branch, Iowa in August 10th, 1874. You might know my accomplishments, such as the chair of the Commission for Relief in Belgium from October 22nd, 1914 to April 14th, 1917. Or perhaps when I was...
Okay. former President Hoover, you do not list a beef in this voicemail. So I'm cutting you off.
Wow.
I just used that time to Google which of the presidents were Virgos, and there were only two.
Oh, who are they?
William Howard Taft and Lyndon B. Johnson.
Oh, LBJ.
Yes.
LBJ totally is Virgo energy.
Nobody can call it and do an impression of LBJ that would be more ridiculous than LBJ.
Yeah. Also, welcome Vergang season.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Hi, I've got beef with Zaslav as well because not only, look, see, you should own CISO, Alice, but they should also sell all the shows that they've removed from HBO Max to you. You should be the chief of Infinity Train, the chief of every show that's been removed.
Really couldn't think of a second one there.
Beef out.
Beef out.
Beef out.
Yeah,
Beef
fuck
out.
David Zaslav once again. I agree. All right. Here we go.
Hey, Beefy the Beep Beef. Oh, it's nice to hear from you again, you beeper. Just wanted to let you know that I have a beef with Alice Deals and Alice and the crew of all of you for making such good merchandise because I need to stop spending money on it, please. However, when you offer me a chance to get on screen by simply buying some merchandise, as well as making the fatal mistake of saying if I took a picture with a live cow when I lived in Iowa, although I wouldn't actually, make you hold it to be permanent. I'm not that presumptuous of a bitch, but don't think that I won't take you up on the offer.
I think in Missy's case, I would also accept a photo with the butter cow because I love the butter cow.
The butter cow is pretty good.
Familiar with the butter cow.
I would also like to state that we've had multiple purchases of Beef Week merchandise during the show.
Nice.
Thank you all.
Terrific.
All right. Here we go.
My beef is that I missed the beginning of the show because of schedule conflicts. I wanted to be here, but I couldn't because of life things. And now I'm late. And now I don't know if my other voicemail got played. And I don't want to ask because then I'm going to seem like an asshole. Because it's like, oh, what about my voicemail? And all these other great ones about dead presidents are here and melodicas. But I'll be okay, I think. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the show.
I would like to assure you the voicemail was played and was greatly appreciated.
Oh my God. Everybody was dancing.
We will put the we'll put the archive of this up somewhere. Okay. Oh, here we go. This seems important.
An important clarification. This issue Palpatine calling in because the dead speak.
I'm not going to comment on dead Star Wars galactic emperors. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
It's just Republican presidents.
I'll tell him to fuck off.
Blockhoven wasn't muted.
Who was that? Who made that call?
Weird. I think it was Blockhoven.
It was probably.
All right, here we go.
This is former random. I've got beef. Okay, I've got beef with my cat Ramona. She's a stupid piece of shit. She keeps pooping in the corner of the bathroom, and I need to clean it up. And it smells so bad, and I hate her for it. And she keeps wanting to cuddle, and she'll just yell at me all the time, and I'll cuddle her, and then I'll cuddle her too hard, and she'll swipe at me and run away, or I'll try and push her away from something, and then she'll just come right back and do it. And I'm sick of her shit. I'm sick of her shit. She's right here next to me on the bed, and I'm pointing at her because I'm sick of her shit. Okay, and I've got beef with all of these. I got beef with all of these new streaming services. Okay, I'm so fucking. Why do they keep making them? Why do they keep making them and they're all free? And it's like, hey, we're free now, but we've got ads, and it's like, cool, man. You've recreated fucking Cable and just named it after a series of increasingly absurd white babies. And that's I can't take it anymore.
That's my beef. You can slap those beefs on the grill, make yourself a Chicago beef sandwich, like you're on the bear.
Beef.
Good night, chef.
Legitimate beef.
Very strong beef.
Hey, Ramona, chill the fuck out.
Seriously.
Ramona, you gotta stop. You gotta stop pooping in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
My cat doesn't poop in the corner, but she has started swiping at me, and it's not great. I don't like it. All right, here's our next voicemail.
Who's whistling?
Hey, it's me, Woodrow Wilson. What's the deal with World War One? I caused it.
Did you get my text?
Who, Woodrow Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay.
From beyond the grave.
Seinfeld was my suggestion. A lot of the presidents probably also dated teenagers.
Yeah.
Probably.
I was thinking, you know how World War I started because the Archduke Franz Ferdinand got assassinated?
Mm-hmm.
Is World War III going to start because someone from the band Franz Ferdinand going to get assassinated?
Ooh.
It is.
I hope not. I like them.
I like them too.
Are they still like currently
Yeah.
making music?
Mm-hmm.
I also Googled if any of the U.S. presidents played the melodica, but
The dude from Franz Ferdinand's going to be like, oh no, somebody's going to take me out.
All right, here's your next voicemail.
This is Steven Sondheim, and I'm fucking pissed.
All right, Sondheim's pissed.
All right.
Sondheim is pissed.
Oh, it's one time.
All right, here we go.
Hey there, Jack. I'm gonna get an ice cream cone. I'm basically a Republican, and I'm basically dead. I'm the current president of the United States.
Dark Brandon is called in. All right, we're mercifully racing towards the end here. We only got a few more. All right, here we go.
Hello, this is Missy, and I have a beef with Missy.
Beef.
Missy, you need to stop using public hotlines to air out all of your insecurities. It really isn't your fault that you feel this nervous way and you just want to be, cool around new friends. And it isn't your fault that you just have overthinking process and you want to be able to use comedy to help process it out. And it isn't your fault that you just want others to be able to feel okay about their thinking processes too. But you can't just use the guise of a call-in show to get all of that out with all your little neuroses. And you shouldn't use a podcast to do that either.
That's all podcasts.
That's what we have a therapist for. A really good therapist. She came and saw our play. That's what a good therapist does. So, Missy, this is the last time, until the next time, that you use this hotline to air out anything about your own private thoughts and thinking process out loud, okay? Because if you do, nothing will happen. Because it's absolutely okay. I guess beef created and squashed.
Wow.
Beef squashed.
We learned about the beef and it was resolved all in the same phone call.
That's beautiful. It's so efficient.
And also, we got this other voicemail that's weirdly from the same number.
Hello, it's me, Professor Holiday, calling because I have a complaint for you Americans. You're always going around calling those gods that are outside of Buckingham Palace beef eaters. Now, I know that most of you only know beef eater as some sort of gin liqueur. I'm not even sure what you Yanks put down in there. But a beef eater is specifically a god that is at the Tower of London and has a costume that does not have fur on the top of its head. So please make sure that you take care of the difference between a Buckingham Palace guard and a beef eater. Otherwise, I'll send a real beef eater to go down your throat. Oh dear, that sounded so sexually repressed. I apologize. I shouldn't have started this beef at all.
Air that beef.
You know,
So are the palace guards just called palace guards?
Apparently,
That's lame.
I had no idea. We have one more voicemail that's over a minute, then the rest of them are shorter, so we're actually
The
catching up.
queen. Wait, the Queen's Guard are the ones that wear the furry hats.
Yes.
Okay.
The Queen's spiffy little boys.
Yes, that's their formal name.
The Queen's babies.
They're all corgis that were turned into humans.
Yes.
That's why they have the furry hats.
This is
Correct.
now.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Like reverse Animorphs.
Wait, Andrew, you live in a country that still serves under the Queen, right?
Sorry,
She's still your queen?
What was that?
She's still the Queen of Canada, right?
Unfortunately.
Hell yeah.
It's bad. She's bad. It's all bad.
Yeah.
God, I hope she doesn't call in.
Oh God.
My roommate and I have various bets on when she's gonna die. The latest one is whether the incoming conservative Prime Minister Liz Truss is going to still be Prime Minister longer than the Queen is alive or not. They're both. It's gonna be quick.
Maybe it'll be a 1-2 punch. Maybe they'll be in a car together and it'll flip over.
You can't convince me she's still alive right now.
Yeah.
No.
That's
I
true.
need to see proof of life.
My money was on like right after the what do you call it, the Jubilee. I was like, she's gonna like hold on and be there for that, and then like 2 weeks later she's gonna be like, all right, that's enough. But she's held on.
That's what's so great about Betty White. They had this big 100th birthday planned for her, and she was like, nah.
Yeah.
Good comic timing.
Yeah, it was great. I mean,
when they
rest
announced
in
the
peace,
Queen
but-
had entered a new phase, I kind of hope she had a robot body.
Oh man. Like Nixon on Futurama.
Yeah. All right. Last over 1 minute voicemail.
Hey, I got some beef. I got beef with Value Village or any thrift shop that has started like major hiking their prices. It used to be like a fun thing. You go into a thrift shop and maybe you'd find something, maybe you don't. And now things are maybe a little bit cheaper than what they were if you were to get them brand new, or sometimes they're even more expensive. Like one of the worst culprits I saw recently was I went to a Valley Village and they were selling records like they normally do, but normally they just put them all in the bin and you can look through and find what you want to find. Anything that had a recognizable name, they put in the counter. So you were getting like scratched, beat up, Best of BG albums that were unplayable that they were selling for $12.99. And that's like the new norm, especially with the Value Village boutiques that are opening up. Gross. Hate it. Stop it.
Yeah, that's some beef.
Yeah.
So we're saying fuck Value Village and fuck ShopRite?
I guess.
Any other store beef we want to air out?
I think there was some Home Depot beef earlier.
Oh, that's true. That was true.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had some Home
And
Depot beef from Patrick Cotner.
And any Canadian stores who don't offer cashback.
That's right. For pickle. Yes, absolutely.
Beef week.
All right, here we go. We're getting towards the end. We got like 6 left.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, it is me, your pal, Cobra Caveman. And I am calling to say I'm clearly missing my goddamn mind.
Hold it together, man. Hold it together.
Hey, this is former President James Madison. I'm calling because of the burning of Washington. It was a terrible horror for everyone to see. The burning of the White House, seeing the white pillar in flames be charred under the fire, and everything burned down until it was cinders. Thankfully, my wife was able to get all of the good furniture and cutlery out beforehand. Otherwise, it would have been an absolute disaster.
That's a good Orson Welles.
Yeah.
I think that's Orson Welles.
Yeah.
Or the brain. That's a good Maurice LaMarche.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Hotline.
Hello, this is the Queen of England calling. I was listening on my ham radio, and I got a frequency from the multiverse that said, I am probably dead. I want to assure you I am not dead, and I want to quell any rumors that I have also been replaced by an android or an animatronic, similar to the plot of The Great Mouse Detective. There is no such thing as Elizabeth 3.000. So I want to assure you that this information is correct, and you have nothing to worry about. Everything is okay there, mate.
Still sounded better than Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian.
Well, there you have it. She's alive.
Yeah, she's alive.
Yeah, I mean, we got proof
Yeah.
of life. I
Alive.
think that's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't get much more real
That's
than that.
basically like holding your face up with a today's newspaper.
Yeah, I don't need any further proof. She's alive.
Yeah, Blocktoven is now smart enough to leave
No.
the stream.
To Jazz's comment, clearly, anytime I make a call, I'm still on screen, as we've seen multiple times.
This is
Anytime
true.
you don't see me on screen, I am blowing my nose.
It is I, Supreme Chancellor Steve Palpatine. I'm calling in
Steve
because I heard
Palpatine.
many heads of state were sharing their beef.
Beef.
My beef, of course, as with the Galactic Senate, for not giving me all of the emergency powers I initially requested. Beef.
Beef.
I think Palpatine might be going a little senile because that's the second call.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Just want to call out that who Beth's son told her he wants to be a Palpatine.
Well, it is fitting because Palpatine is the only emperor to serve 2 non-consecutive terms.
I got beef about the presidents. I don't know, man. Good, not great. You could have stopped after 4.
Just the United States in general, or on this show?
Probably on
Yeah.
the show, but maybe,
Yeah.
maybe in general.
Who's their fourth president? Is that like Jefferson or something?
Jefferson was 3.
Okay.
I believe that was John Quincy Adams.
Yeah, they're Adams.
You could have quit after.
Nepotism already. I mean, yeah. All right, here we go.
I got a beef with everybody in the chat and
no,
everybody on
Madison.
stream. You're all so goddamn good looking. So we're beefing. This is beef. Consider this beef.
Why?
Beef. 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 Beef.
God damn it.
Beef. Beef.
Happy Beef Week.
Happy
Happy
Beef Week.
Madison was the 4th president, by the way. I
Oh.
should have known that from Hamilton. But I,
All right, Quincy Adams was 5th.
I think
we could
you're probably right.
JQA for sure.
No, Monroe was.
Damn,
Here
it
we
took
go.
Quincy a while.
Quincy, where are you at? Oh, Quincy was 6th.
Okay.
We have 3 left. If we keep talking, more will come in. We've made a prison of our own devising. Here we go.
Beef for Sondheim, he has a beef for Sondheim. I have a beef for Sondheim. Sondheim, who's he? Everyone knows who Sondheim is. Sondheim is. You should know who Sondheim is. Everyone should know. Everyone should know. You don't know. Oh, I don't know. You listen to who Sondheim is. He's a hack.
Wow.
Beef Week.
Was that Rogers and or Hammerstein?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was Sondheim or was that someone who had a beef with Sondheim.
Oh yeah,
The
good question.
latter.
All right.
Nice one.
Couple more.
President Calvin Coolidge.
Hey, Cal.
Just thought I should, say something.
Famously quiet president Calvin
And
Coolidge.
you did.
Not a beef. Not a beef.
Not a beef. You didn't say if you were alive either.
Yeah.
Hey, this Quincy, Adam, going through a tunnel right now. I'm not sure
You want to call? Bring me back.
That might have been a beef.
That could have been. We didn't catch all of it. Damn tunnel.
Okay. Last beef of the night. We've finally reached it.
My beef is I don't want beef week to end. Oh.
Better call in.
I don't think it ever will.
Now it has.